Yo, what is going on, FFTV viewers? We are back at you with another video. We got a special guest in the house today. Your co-host today, we got Shippy, some random. We got Jason, the one and only.
I know you haven't seen him like 30 episodes later, but he back, man.
The money situation.
Since 2019, we haven't seen you.
Yeah, he was a little ghost. We got Oski, man. And we got the one and only Charlie in the building, man.
Charlie Ledula.
Yes, sir.
We got a little
New York Cosmos. New York Cosmos.
we got a culture mix up today for y'all, bringing a little different, that US and that UK shit.
Come on,
So
man.
we definitely out here today. Y'all already know what this podcast is sponsored by.
Oski eats. I was about
Nah,
to
see
do
the
the F
vibe.
and eats, but you know, I can't. I gotta be professional about it. I need you to give it up. You owe me money. But yeah,
Oh boy, nah,
the
they
meals
beefing
ain't free.
they beefing already, but
not?
just get right into it though. Get right into it.
Yo, we got Charlie Ledula in the building, guys. If you wonder, my boy, he's a New York Cosmos player. What
Yes,
position?
sir. Damn.
Good.
Striker, winger.
Oh, he plays
Get
that
me.
whole front whole front line. Yeah, big baller.
Come on.
You know, from the hood of London. What part of London?
North London. Never forget that.
Mm.
North side.
And that's the
Forever.
Tottenham gang. That's the Arsenal gang, right?
And Tottenham, Enfield, all of them places there.
And,
Get me?
and then, did you play ball out there? Like,
Yeah. I can't lie. I'll be so honest with you, yeah. I was whack. I was trash, bro. I wasn't trash like that, but me, I was more of a street baller. I was like
Okay.
kind of cage kind of person, innit?
Mhm.
And then I started playing here and there. I started meeting some people. But just to cut a long story short, I broke my ankle. I was playing for some team called Ware FC, which was Ryman Division 1, which is kind of a decent level as well back home. Broke my ankle, started playing reserves just to get fitness back and whatever. And the manager was like, yo, would you be interested in going to America? I looked at him, I was like, blood, what are you talking about, bro? I won't get no
Are you
America,
mad, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
You mad?
You
For
mad?
college
I won't
though,
do
or
that.
for a regular?
To me, it was just regular. That was my assumption. So I was like, nah, bro. So he hit me up again, and he's like, yo, like, I've got an offer for you. Like, I think you really should take into consideration, go to America or whatever. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that, bro. He's like, listen, let's go Starbucks. So I was like, hey, if you get me hot chocolate, then I'm there, innit? So man pulled up or whatever, and then he was just basically like, yeah, this school's interested, but you're gonna go to this school, which was LIE Post. So I'm like, bro, what? So you're giving me these options, but I can't pick? Like, that's dead. Like, come on, man. He's like, no, trust me, I know the guy, blah blah blah. So he was like, oh, but if you go, like, you can't be pro out there. I was thinking, all right. If someone tells me that, if you tell me I can't do something, bro, I'm gonna do everything I can to do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's a fact.
So,
But why did he like deny
He
it?
said obviously because of the visa situation and all that stuff, and
Work
you know what I'm saying,
permits
all
and
politics, whatever. Yeah.
But yo, Charlie, you see what's going on like around here. You see a
Yeah.
lot of ballers that come from the US.
Oh yeah, I was
So-
shocked. I can't lie.
So what you think? Like, obviously the biggest difference is the
Yeah.
system and how it's set up. How do you
Yeah.
think the US is set up to be almost a similar level where the UK is at?
Damn, bro. Listen, bro.
There's layers to that. There's so many
There's
layers.
so
to that,
many
bro.
layers, bro. Like, bro, I've seen some ballers. I was like shocked because for me, obviously,
That's what I was literally gonna ask you.
you
Like,
know what I'm saying.
I know, of course, in the UK we know they
Yeah.
could ball. In any country outside
Yeah.
the US, you know, of course, you know, Jason, Colombia,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of talent come out of there.
Yeah.
In Jamaica,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in Egypt, like how
Any
it is for
European
us is
country,
much
yeah.
easier to make
100%.
it pro.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and matter of fact, like a third world country or a second world, but you
Yeah.
know, what connects. So I was gonna ask you,
100.
level of competition now. The fact that you
Yeah,
played for the
bro.
New York Cosmos and
Yeah.
all you played out there.
Let me just take it back. He brought up a good point. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen it come up a lot. The cages thing.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
that
man.
lifestyle they have there, where it's literally we don't really. I mean, we have BKF stuff like that,
Yeah.
but cages. I feel like that's a cult. Like everybody from the
Yeah,
block,
bro.
pull
Like,
up,
bro,
and they be ballers.
I'm telling you, back home, bro, like
Ballers, bro.
football is like, bro.
So
like,
how is it set
it's
up?
a
Like,
religion,
how's the cages set up? So like everybody
It's
pulls
like-
out, or it's like a line, like
bro.
team,
It's like you. To be honest, for me, yeah, I was, bro. Every day I'll be going there.
Every
So
day.
for me, I'll just go there. Whoever's there is there, innit? If no one's there, I'll just play by myself. But more time, I'll be just going to my bedroom's house, just knocking the door, like, yo, I'm trying to go ball. What you saying? Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Go there, might see some people and be like, oh, do you want to play? And we'll play against them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned, obviously, all these skills and all that stuff. So me, what I used to do is just go on YouTube, see my man Dino. I'm like, damn, I need to replicate that. And exactly.
Yeah,
And
Choco Bonito, yeah.
them times was mad. So I was like, yo, let me go, start practicing it, whatever, blah, blah. That's the best way you can practice, putting yourself in those kind of situations, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I'll say, yeah, with system here, bro, it's too much politics, bro. Like, you don't have the money for one.
I was just gonna ask you the same thing.
Like, I don't know what it is, bro. At Percy, because I've seen some players, but I'm like, damn, like, how are you not playing? So, for example, what's my man? That Dortmund player. Oh my god.
Holland?
Giorianas?
I think
Gio
Bro,
How he
yeah.
make? I wonder how he got. How
I mean, his pops is. But you got
Yeah.
politics.
honestly, I was reading his story.
Yeah.
He was born in Sunderland.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was born in Sunderland.
His
So
dad
because his
played
dad
UK.
played in English, he was
Yeah,
born
yeah,
in Sunderland.
yeah.
So automatically he had the advantage growing up
Of
playing
course,
ball
of course,
at that
of course,
age,
of
and then
course.
traveling around like you said, when you come here, he's, for example, let's talk about Jason
Yeah.
and Charlie when they both came as foreigners.
Yeah.
Like they played in Colombia, he played in.
Yeah.
Automatically, you a baller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
so
what you mean.
that was it. He came here, played in New York. He
Yeah.
already made the New York City FC team.
But respect
Yeah.
him though. He's a bowler though.
No, he is
No,
100%.
he is.
So
But
he
this is
came.
sad.
yeah, for
But it's
sure.
a sad thing. Oh, the maddest thing is, yeah, I guarantee you, bro. This how messed up system is, yeah. I guarantee you, bro. If he signed for New York CFC, yeah,
You're
bro,
not,
he's not playing.
you're not making it.
He's not playing, bro. He's on the bench. I don't think he's even making bench, to be honest. It's that real. That's a sad thing, bro. But whereas Dortmund or even clubs like European
Take
clubs, they give you the opportunity. Like they're willing to risk. Because the reality is, bro, if you play someone that's like 18 or 17, bro, you gotta accept the fact that they're gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
And you could potentially lose. That's one thing. I remember I saw one interview with Arsene Wenger. He was even like, yo, he obviously took the consequence of that, and he knew that, yo, if I play these 17-year-olds, whatever, we're gonna drop points. But for him, his priority was the development of the player. Nowadays, bro, like when you're young in the academy and stuff, they focus on your development. As soon as you get pro, it's all about how do you win. That's it.
So you gotta be
what I'm
difference
saying?
maker.
Yeah.
You gotta be
It's
Exactly.
crazy. It's crazy
I'm
too
saying.
because we spoke about this even when Aaron was here. Like,
yeah.
you know, the population in the UK is like 65 mil,
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
over
yeah.
here like 250 mil.
Yeah,
So
bro.
obviously the population varies, big difference.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of ballers here. We got a lot of people in, especially with football on the rise.
Mhm.
Now, you know, a lot of people here call it soccer. With that on the rise,
Yeah.
they should completely change the system. We've
Yeah.
spoken about it before. The college system just doesn't work with pushing out professionals.
Yeah.
And like the UK has it, where they start them off young. You was talking about it too, where they're literally, it's school and then soccer. But even they prioritize soccer out there more.
Yeah,
football
bro.
more out
Listen,
there, right?
football out there, bro, it's a bro. It is a religion, bro.
That comes in number
Is it
one.
nice?
That's
Is it
it's number
expensive
one.
though or not?
Is
Yeah,
it expensive?
that's-
No, bro.
See here,
That's
you
the-
gotta
Yeah,
pay
bro.
to
Pay
play,
to play.
bro.
If you
To
exactly,
join
if you do a
certain
camp
clubs
now,
here,
bro,
to join certain
Couple
clubs here,
bands.
you know, like
bro, you have to
you
pay
drop a lot of money.
stupid
But
money.
can
here,
you
bro.
join nice, good clubs that
Yeah.
that can show that people
Pay
can
them,
see
yeah.
Yeah.
that doesn't
Com-
have, that doesn't
compared
cost
to
that much?
here, bro, it's nothing. I'm
Just to
telling
get
you.
on travel teams here, just to get on
You know what I'm
anything,
saying?
clinics,
Bro, it's
everything
nothing,
here
bro.
costs the arm and a leg.
I mean,
That's the difference.
Shippy
I'm
mentioned
saying.
it with the cages thing. Like,
Yeah.
you see basketball courts and handball courts left and right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you would
Yeah.
never see a football
Yeah.
field or something for us to to knock it around, play
Yeah.
ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's very. I mean,
Or-
because
or-
that's not our culture. If you look at it.
Well,
Yeah.
what do? They have the fields there, but if you're not if you don't go to the school, if you're not scheduled to practice on the team, you can't.
You can't play on
use
the field.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
restricted.
Cages, you just
Exactly.
pull up.
But speaking
Yeah.
speaking about
Hold on,
culture,
let me just ask Charlie about something.
Yeah.
When you go to school in the
Yeah.
UK, right? Do people go to colleges full ride to go play soccer and stuff like that? Do they
Nah,
do
Nah,
that?
it's
Academy.
not like, it's not
All
like
all
that.
academy.
It's not like that.
All
I'll
academy.
say
They
it's
never
literally
really, it's
academy.
never really
Yeah.
like college ball or nothing.
It's literally
That's fire.
for you to
Imagine
play
starting
pros.
with
You join the
academies,
academy,
starting
so
with-
there's Tottenham, there's Arsenal,
That's
West Ham,
fire,
all them
that's
things.
Even like the D2 teams, the D3,
Yeah.
the,
They don't,
the
they,
non
don't, they, don't,
leagues.
they don't do none of that. Literally,
Nah.
it's literally, this is the system, bro. It's like you join the academy and then you go to school, whatever. And then once you sign a pro contract from there, obviously, then you take, like I said before, your GCSEs early. So you leave school early to then actually play full time because it's a job.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you do
Yeah.
go to college, which obviously is like
Oh, yeah.
university, whatever, they do have like football teams and stuff, but bro, like the hype compared to here, bro, it's different. Like no one really goes to like football games, whatever, because it's just
scrubs. At the
Exactly.
end of the day, it's not
it's like a
compared to the
non-league
levels
thing.
of.
It's a
I want to
joke
bring
thing,
something
man.
up too. The money too. So like
Yeah.
the academy guys, they get paid.
Oh, of course.
They
Boy,
get paid. The thing is here, there's not as much money in the game. so
That's
you
one thing I'll
can't-
say compared to here as well. Even the professionals out here, bro. Like the peas they be getting here compared to back home is, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, peas. I put it peas, bro. Or bread. You get me?
Bread.
Bread.
Nah, yo, but
Fam.
so I think this is the biggest thing, and we have a lot of issues with this online.
Yeah.
The cultures, bro.
Yeah.
When you first came to the U.S., how'd you adjust to the culture? What'd you think of the culture? And do you think like both cultures can mix together?
That's a very good question.
Putting you right on the spot.
Put it this way, yeah. I'll tell you this. You see here, one thing I learned was, you see back home for me, it's like when you play, you don't get judged. You never used to get judged on like stats like that. It's like you can either ball or you can't in it. Like you're
Take it,
wavy or you're dead in it. It's that simple. But so the first year I came here, for me, I didn't really care about scoring goals, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh yeah, let me just play ball, like give a couple nutmegs and that, couple step overs, blah, blah. People think I'm nice, which happened. But then there's this one guy, this guy was winning all these awards. And I'm like, bro, like, not even on the ego things, like for myself, I was like, yo, like, I feel like I'm better. Like, I can win all those awards. So I'm like, so I told my coach, like, yo, how do you get all them? He's like, oh, like, you have to bang goals. Like, it's all about stats. I was like, what? Because there's some people that have good stats, but they were trash.
Yeah.
They were whack, bro. So obviously I had to adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'll say is US and UK can mix. The only thing is I feel like here the system has to change in it. But it's tough to do that because like it's not like football's not part of like the US's culture. You obviously have that's why when it comes to the NBA and that, those players like the best in the world, bro, because obviously that's your culture.
That's part of the culture.
All the money's pumped into that. When it comes to NFL, same thing. Like money's pumped into that. It's part of the culture. That's the difference.
Yeah,
money's
that's all they focus
so
on.
much when it comes to football back home. Yeah, that's why everyone's just so focused on that, and that's how you get mad ballers there. And that's why when it comes to obviously playing as well, like just everything is just, it's just I don't know, the speed, the technique, everything. Don't get me wrong. Here, like I was actually shocked. The level was actually good though. It's actually very good in it, but it's just I feel like in terms of making football priority here, it's not gonna happen.
Priority.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying? It's
exactly.
a priority out there, bro. It's like
That's
you
their
live,
number
breathe,
one.
eat it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying I'll say that's the difference. It can happen though, but it's just I feel like the only way it can happen is if obviously people here, especially with the system and stuff, they just need to fix up. They need to pattern up a lot of things.
Yeah, especially, but you know, the thing is do you think like, all right, so you've spoken to a couple ballers here
Yeah.
about their football knowledge, how does it differ and all that,
Yeah.
you know, because y'all talk about it every single day. It's
Yeah.
different because, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, y'all chilling off,
Yeah,
boom, yo,
yeah.
we out to the stadium, we're going to watch the
Yeah.
game, yo, you know, we're going to kick it.
Yeah.
Here it's a much different lifestyle where you
Yeah.
working Saturday, Sunday, or you doing
Exactly.
something Saturday, Sunday where you can't even watch the game,
Yeah.
time differences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you came to speak to people here in the U.S., right, you know, what would your majority consensus be about these people? Like, do they know they ball? You know, are they up to par with everything, the culture, and everything like that?
Yeah. I'm actually very shocked because once again, like I said, even my guy Aaron Dennis, like example, him, like his knowledge to the game is ridiculous. Like he knows every stats that people be coming up to me telling me, they know more than me. Like, and I'm the guy that's come from back home. I'm meant to be knowing all this stuff, but like, they be coming up with statistics and all that. I'm like, damn, I never knew. Like, there's mad people that actually into that, waking up and actually watching the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be saying
That's
people
funny
like,
that you said that
it's
because
crazy.
remember when we stopped at All Saints in the mall? We went to this mall in
Yeah.
London, one of the biggest malls in London, and we was chatting up with the guy. He was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
what are y'all doing here? What are y'all here for?" But
Yeah.
we was like, "We here to watch the football games."
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, that's dope. I'm surprised Americans really watch football like
Yeah,
that." I
yeah.
said, "Nah, we really do. We into it heavy."
Yeah.
I was like, "Who do you support?"
Yeah.
He said, "A team you probably don't know." I'm like, "Cool." He said, "Middlesbrough." So I named him the whole squad.
Whole squad, yeah, bro.
He said,
Yeah.
"Wait, y'all know Middlesbrough? We play D2."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yo, my bro, like we
Yeah,
up
we
there,
know
know
it.
it."
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing. They don't.
Yeah.
They think we know. Like
That's
Dallas
the thing.
Mavericks.
That's the
this,
thing,
that.
though. See, when you're stuck in an environment, bro, that's all you know, bro. So,
Closed-minded,
like,
almost,
exactly.
kind of.
So for me, for instance, before I even came here, bro, of course, you know about all the stuff in America and stuff like that, but it's so limited because you're watching like films and stuff like that, so you have a perception about it, but there's a reality to it too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, I'll be sometimes seeing it. I'll definitely say it now. There's moments I see in the comments. Obviously, you get some people like, "Oh yeah, you Yanks, you don't know anything about
Yeah,
ball,
that's
blah, blah."
literally-
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously there's a perception behind it. Because obviously, once again, back home England, football is number one. It's a religion. So to them, it's like, yo,
so one person did tell me that at the end of the
You know
day,
what I'm saying?
it's their passion.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is what a lot of people. That's what they live for.
Yeah.
They die for their clubs.
yeah,
So they really
So-
take it to heart. When,
exactly.
So
But
yo,
I
this
don't be
is
mad at them,
this is
bro.
the thing. Let me double check with you. You're a
Yeah.
United fan, right?
Yeah, bro.
Right. So hey, so I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit.
Yeah,
You gonna
yeah.
get some more camera time, and you're from London.
Yeah.
So
let's
this
not even-
this is the thing
Let
here.
me-
So this is the thing here. We know we know how the UK people be out there sometimes
Yeah.
where they go like, yo, you gotta support your local clubs, you gotta do this, you
Yeah.
gotta, and they even come out foreign fans, and especially the US and people like that be like, you can't support United, you can't support Chelsea, you can't support these teams because you're not like in the vicinity.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
out here supporting from.
Yeah. All right, let's have silence in the room for this, yeah? Alright, any man that says to me, yeah, Bob, you're from London though, get me, especially these UK guys, you're from London, you should be supporting Arsenal or Tottenham. Suck out, blood, yeah? I'm letting you know from now, bruv. To be honest, the reason I supported United though is because flipping, bruv, growing up, that's all I used to see on TV as well. Same way with my dad. My dad supports Liverpool, innit? He was brought up in Liverpool. from when he was younger as well.
Yeah,
innit?
because
So-
when you say you're a United fan, I was
Exactly.
surprised.
Yeah. But me,
Because a lot
for
of
me,
people
that's
from London,
they're
they either
facts.
Palace, Chelsea,
Palace,
Fulham.
Chelsea, Fulham,
Yep.
Arsenal,
West Ham.
Tottenham. Exactly. I'm saying, but for me, bro, that's all I saw when I was younger. So for
Yeah.
me, and I'm seeing them like, bro, I'm seeing Dwight York, Andy Cole. I used to love Andy Cole as well, bro. Pause. But yeah, Andy Cole, bro, he was just mad wavy, bro. So to me, it's like, I was like, yo, like this team is wavy. Then I see Teddy Sheringham popping up as well. And obviously you get David Beckham as well. Back then, it wasn't just with him, just ball, it was just his whole lifestyle and everything. So I was, as a young kid, I was gassed. I was like, oh, snap. And then from there,
You ran with it.
get me, I ran with it from
And
there.
that music culture, man. Let me hear what you think about the music culture out here.
What, out here?
bro, that's what I need to
It's
hear.
wavy, it's lit, it's lit. It's actually very lit.
How about UK music?
It's lit,
Because I
man.
mean,
But like, let's.
The
I have to
shorties
say.
are definitely litter here.
Yeah, I mean,
yo, that's it. The females,
That's
females.
that's not even.
Because
It's
honestly,
not even in discussion, bro. It's not even in discussion because we body that
I
over
can't
here.
lie, it's
Not for
lit.
you, because you don't
It's
get no
very-
shorties. You get no shorties.
you sure about that?
Yeah, my son be eating. My son be eating. Some label of rice eating. Some quick halal food over here. That's what he be eating.
Yo, let's not do this on live television.
No.
Because I got heat. I gonna bring my hat on, son.
We a football podcast. We gonna keep it a little professional. You know, we get a little out of
Now,
hand.
I really was gonna ask you that because
Yeah.
all jokes aside,
Yeah,
when it comes to UK music, I really bangs with it. bro.
yeah.
Like,
Nah, it's wavy.
and I feel like they don't get the credit what they deserve when it
Yeah.
comes to music. But I feel like the problem with them is
They tight.
Their own people
Yeah.
don't support the people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
agree,
sure,
I
for
agree,
sure.
I agree, I
That's-
agree.
They
100%,
kind
I
of
agree.
mad at us because
agree.
we don't give them recognition for the drill scene, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like it all originated from Chicago types,
Yeah.
you know, and they feel like they put it on the map, and they feel like that since nobody really giving them the credit, and it's like it's not for them. They kind of feel salty about that, low key,
Yeah.
you know, because we bump them, we bump regular, bro, like
Yeah.
Sneak Boo, M Honcho,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these people on a regular,
Yeah.
bro. So you know it's different with the coaches out here, but
Facts. I'll be real with you, yeah. You see me, yeah. I can't even give an opinion on that because me, bro, when it comes to music, son, bro, I'm an old school guy, bro. Like I'm old school. Me, I'm an R&B kind of guy, hip hop and all them things there.
Chris
yeah.
Brown type man,
So
huh?
exactly.
Okay.
So when it comes to like the drill things there, like I don't even listen to it like that.
Nah, I be
bro.
banging, I be
but
banging.
obviously, I be respecting it. Though, don't get me wrong. So obviously, you gotta do what you gotta do to flip it and make your money and all them.
Make your
things there.
peas.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Make your peas. Exactly. But I'll be listening to. I still be messing with UK people though. Obviously, you got the J Husses.
Yeah, us.
You get me?
God,
You got
his
the-
new album was fire.
Yeah,
you got the-
new album
yeah,
was
that-
fire.
that was
Jason
fire,
don't
I'm
know
saying.
about that.
Nah, just
Reggaeton. Feel me? Stay over
You
there.
get me? You got mad people.
Another
man.
thing I was
Oh,
going
now,
now.
you go in the
Another
club and you hear that, you want to talk to the shorties when you hear that song and stuff, right?
You feel me? Not my type. Colombians, run your pockets. I'm good, man. Not my type. Fake booties. I'm good, man. Yeah, but what was I going?
Yo, why my son wilding?
Gotta teach. I told he don't
What's
want
that
me to
shit?
put the hat on.
No, don't put the gloves on.
That's it.
The PB riders got it one time. They don't want it again,
That's
bro.
the 360.
That's
Shit.
mad.
Yo, Charlie, out here, like a lot of girls like when, soccer player dudes. You feel me? How about over there?
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm gonna tell you why.
No, they do.
Because the
Yeah,
money.
They do.
Imagine you're a Mason Greenwood,
They do.
17 years
I
old.
feel like that, bro. I don't even talk. Let me not even talk like that, bro. But not a lot of females are like that. But if you got money, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, yeah,
It don't
yeah.
matter
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
anywhere.
yeah,
It
yeah,
don't
yeah.
matter,
Anywhere
bro.
in the
That's a
world,
good
for sure.
comment because
Money
you know,
and
like
fame.
you
Money
don't
and
want to
fame.
overstep the
Exactly.
boundary. You don't want to overstep,
Exactly.
but a lot of
There's
people,
some real
a lot of people in
There's some real
general.
ones
Yeah.
out there. You get me?
For sure,
But-
for sure, for sure. Yeah, but let's run through the recaps.
Now,
man.
I want
We had,
what I want to go through one last thing.
Yeah,
So when we went there, we went to neighborhoods like Hackney,
yeah,
Peckham,
Mm.
Brixton,
yeah.
and supposedly those were the
That's
bad.
the hood.
Yeah, that's
Hood,
yeah.
like-
So Hackney's in.
So
East.
one night, the only thing I was telling you what I was vibing with, like we
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, we used to go to those little like cafes,
Yeah,
the breakfast spots
Yeah,
where they
yeah,
serve you the
yeah.
beans.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
the beans?
the baked
with the-
beans and
yeah,
that.
the baked-
Yeah.
And one thing that they definitely got is that everybody over there used to interact, talk football with us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Why they
yeah.
read
that was the
newspaper-
most popping
yeah.
shit, bro.
That was OD popping.
Yeah.
To sit there and you talk, everybody, you know what I'm saying? They just
Yeah.
connected with you. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When at night when we used to go get food, like at late nights, and we coming home, I mean, it was a little sketchy. You know, what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
compared to
yeah.
New York, but
yeah, but
it's
bro.
mostly Jamaicans running the ends. You can
Yeah,
say, and Somalians.
yeah. Let me tell you this, yeah, bro. Put it this way, you see, like London, yeah, when it comes even with like our slang and all that stuff, the way our lingo when we talk, I'm African, innit? But you be getting Africans talking like they're Jamaican as well. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the
It
slang.
all fixes
Exactly.
into one. It all fixes
Exactly.
into one.
So a lot of times when I used to come here and I used to talk, people are like, "Raw, what? were you Jamaican? I'm like, what? Nah, I'm not Jamaican, bro. And they're like, oh, so what you talk? Like, what?
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
you
no, it's
jacking the
because
lingo.
that's how it
I
is.
just peep something when you say Raj.
Yeah, exactly. And even more time when I do hear Jamaicans talk as well, I can understand them as well. Like I don't understand them, but I get what they're saying though. Do you know what I'm saying? I could kind of pinpoint what they're
It's
saying.
crazy because
Jamaican is broken.
no,
in.
yo,
Yeah, it
U.S.
is, yeah.
like not even comparing the U.S. or the U.K. culture. Both cultures are influenced heavily by African countries and stuff like that. You know, the islands and stuff like that. So
For sure.
give credit where
I
it's
mean,
due to, you know?
we just started. I ain't gonna lie. We just started getting influenced by islands.
Yeah.
You could say. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but the Jamaican way been on there for a minute.
It's
For now,
we definitely because we have a higher ratio of Hispanics. So the reggaeton culture has a big.
no, for sure. But I'm like in
Bro,
every all
the rice and beans.
honestly,
like in general, just like minority, bro.
I'm-
That's really the culture.
Hip hop culture runs the world. If you really
Yeah,
think about
oh,
that, black
100%,
and hip hop
facts.
culture runs the
100%,
world.
100%,
Like
100%,
everything from
bro.
continent to continent.
Everything, bro. In every sense, bro. Like I feel like that's
From
top of the-
music to fashion,
Yeah,
the
100%.
slang, everything.
100%.
Everything.
But put it this way, you see that Brixton, bro. I'll tell you this from now, yeah. You will never catch me there, bro. Like you will never.
OD hood.
You will never catch. It's for me personally. The way I see it is, why am I going to another part of London when I've got everything I need
In
where
this
I'm
part.
at? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, he comfortable,
Like, it's
he
that
comfortable.
simple. I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But bro, it's not to say that I lived in like the hood or I lived in ends or whatever. Blah blah blah. Like me, like I said, I lived in Tottenham. Then obviously my younger brother was born, and my mum was like, "Listen, like this area, she's not trying to obviously flipping teach my younger brother and have him grow up in this kind of environment." You know what I'm saying? So from there we moved to Edmonton, and we only stayed for like a year because then it started. That's when the whole knife crime stuff started popping up. especially there.
The acid
That's what I'm
attackings.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the acid attackings though, like it
Slow
starts
down.
to like pop off. It's slow. It was slow back then.
But now
And
it started
to
popping
pop
off
a
recently.
lot,
Yeah.
like a lot.
It's because
bro.
y'all don't got like it's different out here. We don't do like there's no knives.
No,
bro. It's straight guns,
It's
bro.
straight guns. Yeah,
and that's the biggest problem.
yeah.
Like gun laws, this and that.
Yeah.
But no matter what, people gonna get access
Still
to
can
something
get access to
dangerous.
it, yeah.
I mean, they
bro.
got
gonna-
CCTV, and that's
Yeah.
what's
And
really,
that's
I mean,
something
you can get
that's-
access to it back home, but it's like, well, if you get caught with that, like it's a wrap.
Yeah, but
That's
here
a wrap.
it's
Here,
different.
I feel
'Cause
like it's
here you carrying a gun like you have a permit,
Yeah,
so it's hard to
exactly.
question people with a gun.
Exactly.
You know, like it's
In New
it's
York,
so much.
nah,
Yeah.
in New York, it's a rap for you.
Yeah, bro.
Get caught.
No, you should have
Bro.
not walking in the streets, just
Yeah.
in general, like
Yeah, bro.
your crib.
better lifestyle,
mad.
New York or London, quick.
Oof.
Damn, bro.
Putting
I
your
put
man
you
on
on
the
it.
spot,
I
bro.
know London is probably amazing, but it gotta be New York.
Yo,
the same
you
the
know
same
what's
could go to
crazy?
you. The same
Off
could
the-
go to you.
Oh
like,
yeah, Colombia.
Colombia?
I love Colombia,
Yeah.
but I cannot live there.
Yeah, same goes to all of us though, because even with
Same thing,
Egypt,
Egypt.
you know, same thing with Egypt, because we love Egypt, the culture and
Yeah.
all that, but like it's
can't
different,
cannot
bro.
live there, nah.
Here,
Nah,
opportunity.
I'll live there when I'm
I'm with you.
65.
I'm with
when
you
I'm
on this,
shorty
yeah,
who's
bro.
like
You see
30.
London.
I mean, but
Bro.
get the hat. Get the hat.
the gloves,
thing
bro.
is, we come from third world countries.
Yeah.
London ain't a third world country.
It's not.
You know, I'm North African, so
Yeah.
it's the same struggle.
Yeah.
But but now when you comparing to London, where you have a lot of my reason why when I went to London and I
Yeah.
really fell in love with it. I mean, other than football,
Yeah.
it's just like it was just a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see, we have opportunity here. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Culture's lit.
Yeah.
The fact that we have way more mixed culture, I could say here than London.
I feel like it. I mean, for me, obviously, it's hard for me to say that because I haven't, not to say that I haven't traveled around like England completely, but
Yeah,
from London where I'm staying at, majority of the times I just see Africans, Jamaicans,
Pakistani,
and then
like,
Pakistanis.
Afghani.
It's very limited in the sense of diversity.
But over here we got
everything.
the
You got
South
everything.
Americans,
Everything,
the
bro.
Europeans.
There's not one.
When I
There's
went
not
to,
one country
when
that's
I
not
went
here.
to France, you
Yeah.
know, for the Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
Shout out. No, I already won that. But, those French people, they didn't like us. They didn't like Americans.
Those French
Yeah, they
people?
don't.
Those
They
French
don't.
people.
I heard.
Oh, alright.
Nah, but yo, it's just
I
that's
heard they don't.
you know what's crazy. Even
They
like
did us hate. No, they did us hate as Americans. Though.
I heard
They did
that.
us
I heard
hate
that.
as
Yeah.
Americans.
That's what
How
I
about
heard.
in London?
Yeah.
I'm
London,
a-
no, they
Nah, they
love-
show
love-
love.
Yeah, no, they show
love,
love, bro.
they
When
love
we
mad
popped
love
out,
America,
when we
bro.
popped out, they heard the
Anyway,
accent.
trust
Ooh,
me.
they
I mean,
was
Loving
loving it,
when
bro.
they heard American, I think because
Like,
they're
you-
very also
You
know,
lot from New York, huh?
like when
Yeah,
they
they
they off the
gas.
bat they knew we was from New York.
Yeah.
It was homage off the bat.
Yeah, respect.
Yo, y'all from New
So
York?
they love
Bro.
Yanks more than Latinos. You think?
Say that again.
They love Yanks more. I mean, no.
I know. No,
But they
I'm
love
saying-
Yanks more than Latinos, basically.
I would say so personally.
Because they can relate to us more.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
bro, like I said, like
But like you,
Bro,
bro.
are considered a Yank. You feel me?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
so-
But then they,
You talking about like straight,
they'd be
like straight south?
They'd be like, I don't like these Yanks. I'd be like, entonces. You feel me?
but they would say that. London's deaf now, bro.
You know what's crazy though?
They
I
love
think
America,
Nah, they
bro.
know- oh,
even
I
though
know,
even
so
though I
bad,
think
I gotta go.
I think majority of the states we have a lot of everybody knows this. Like we're not gonna try to put it under the rug or anything. But racism is a big thing in the U.S.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's everywhere in the world. Actually,
Yeah.
you can't even avoid it. But to come into culture here, I think we're one of the most open-minded countries because we have so many different cultures. Like, bro, when we see people from England, bro, the vibe is there.
Agree, bro.
French people vibe is there. Anywhere, bro, the vibe is there.
agree.
But people where you come now, when we come into their country type, when we went to England, that was a good vibe. But now let's say there's a big thing going on with the United fans when they went to Club Brugge, when they went to Belgium. Just how the Belgian people were reacting to the English people. Just a lot of these countries out there just very separated and they like being like that. The culture is so close.
And it's an ego thing as well.
It is an ego thing.
It all results to ego, innit? But
I mean, you gotta understand. But I mean, I've never been to Belgium. I've been to Spain.
I'm not like slating all of Belgium.
I'm saying, but nothing at the end is gonna come like. That's the one thing I gotta give. Let me not say the States, but New York in general.
Yeah, New York for sure.
The way we mix cultures, though, bro.
Y'all
y'all all ate out of halal cart. We all ate at Mama's empanadas. We all had Jamaican food. We all had African food.
Roti food, like roti. We had everything. Everything you could think of.
I had Ethiopian food.
Yeah, we had everything.
I had everything. So that's one thing I gotta give
Mama's
New York.
empanadas,
It's just like we just. It's a huge melting pot.
New York
That's the only reason why I was.
Bro, I can't lie, bro.
No,
New York certain, right? Yeah,
It's
certain.
lit,
But
But listen,
they got
London.
Chick-fil-A in London or not?
Nah, they don't, you know.
But
they got
Nando's.
Nando's,
They
bro.
got
Nando's,
Peri
bro.
Peri.
Shout out to Nando's.
Nah,
though.
They got
Peri
Nando's,
Peri, yo.
The
Peri
spicy
Peri
chicken
fire.
sandwich. They
Bro,
got the
they-
spicy chicken
They don't
sandwich.
got no
They
4
need
for 4s
to-
out there, Jason. They don't
They
got
got,
no
nah, but
4 for 4s.
they got Five Guys there. They got Shake Shack.
that's
Apparently
something I
they
could go.
just built a sweet chick there as well. Apparently, so that's what I was hearing. Yeah. But bro, listen, London will always be home for me, bro.
I got my last
But
question,
listen.
Charlie.
Yeah.
No, hold up. Let him finish.
See New York, bro. Family, bro. Bear in mind, I came here by myself, son. Like I didn't know no one, bro. I came here with $700 in my pocket, bro. That's it.
Sheesh.
And I'm here now. What? Maybe 4 or 5 years later now. Listen, from the moment I open my mouth, and I'm dark, I'm black, bro.
And you got a full.
And
As soon as I opened my mouth, it was a rap. From then, I was like, "Yo, New York, son, bro."
That's all you gotta say.
That's
That's all you gotta say, bro.
it's
That's all you
home.
gotta
It's
say.
home.
That's it, bro.
Talk.
People
Forget
from
London.
London. When I'm saying people from London, come to New York,
My
bro.
last
That's
question
it,
though,
bro.
because I've always like found this funny or like cool and stuff like that. But have you ever been part of something like the Green Shoe Hooligans, like how they go?
This guy, bro.
Yo, bro, that's like the 1990s, bro.
I'll be so rude.
Whose man's is this?
Bro,
I mean, like
you see
going
me?
on some like with
I'm
your
not even-
fans and going and really trying to like
Me, bro,
fight
I'll be
people?
so real with you, bro. I am not about that life, son. Me, I'm
No,
not
I'm saying
a
not
kid,
you.
bro.
If even if you part of it, have you seen it and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Are you all over it?
I haven't seen it like personally.
But you don't remember?
but
Well, you
I've
was
seen the
there.
film and that, but that stuff be happening, bro. It happened
Oh,
back in the day.
oh.
Now it's
Now it's not really like that.
Remember
anymore.
Old
What's
Trafford
up?
when we was
So I
out?
can't really
The
say 'cause I'm not
ultras,
there, you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
They be locking the fans in the
Nah, because
stadium.
in Colombia, that shit goes on all the time.
Yeah,
When the same state, there's states that have two different teams,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When the two teams play against
Oh,
each
it's
other,
wild.
Oh, it's wild.
wild, for sure.
sometimes the fans can't go in the stadium. The stadium has to be by the
Really?
because it gets that crazy.
I mean,
Damn,
you know,
son.
this is
still like
nah,
that in
I'm
London
gonna
and
tell
shit.
you what it is because that happened in Egypt. And
Yeah.
rest in peace. I don't know if y'all remember that situation that happened a couple years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
74 people
Yeah,
died
yeah,
in the
yeah,
stadium.
yeah.
Like I mentioned, we all, especially out of the US,
Mhm.
football to us is a super language. Like that's how we
Yeah.
talk, you know, how we do whatever.
For sure.
That's the same thing when it comes there. But you know what it is, Jason? To answer your question, because we could both relate on that topic. Yeah, keep saying that cat. It comes to level of ignorance.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you'd never see that in in England. Because when I went to the Stamford Bridge and was watching the United game for the league,
It's a bad example.
I was sitting down with the Chelsea.
And he a
fans.
Chelsea
I
fan
was
too.
disappointed.
You know
bro.
what I'm
That
saying?
shit was a
Yeah.
liability.
It's like a library.
and then
Facts.
they just look at you like obviously like you're a United
Yeah,
fan, but
yeah.
whatever. In Egypt, if you sitting with
Sit
the other
there?
team,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
dead, bro.
right.
You get
Yeah, they're crazy.
you
No, but that's the
chopped
thing.
up.
You see
can't
me
do that.
from
Like
England,
they,
yeah?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it
no,
just,
no, but
it
like
comes
to
to
joke
ignorance
around.
like,
also.
No, no, like,
yeah.
cause I was in the section in the Chelsea section, and I wasn't wearing the United
You
attire.
guys,
Nothing.
you guys bought
No, no,
tickets in the Chelsea section?
No, we knew, but we didn't want to sit him in the away fan like section with all the United
yeah.
fans.
They
So
was
we
wild.
took the L
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
just
United
went.
fans was wild.
We went
You guys
undercover.
are so adorable.
Yo,
You guys are good friends, yo. So
yo,
good
we
friends,
went
yo.
undercover, but
Yeah.
so I did the mistake when I don't remember who scored first. I think it was Martial when he scored
Yeah.
the first goal
Yeah.
against Chelsea, and
wild.
I celebrated. And when I tell you, I wish I never celebrated because I was sweating for 90 minutes, bro. I was sitting
Damn.
with two Englishmen behind my neck, and it was an English guy. He was actually like a US guy from
Yeah.
in front of me too, and he started wilding out when the second goal came in. They was like, oh, you gotta get him out of here. And one of the guy next to me, he was from the UK.
Yeah.
He had the United thing, he had the United background on his phone. So he pulled out his phone to record, and the United background popped up.
Yeah.
So like for me, because I guess I was from the U.S., they kind of let it slide,
Yeah.
whatever. Like he foreign.
Yeah.
But then they heard his accent, like they knew, like he from
Yeah.
here, and he like in our area. Nah, bro, they got up, they picked him up, bro, because I felt his hand.
No way.
They picked him up and they called the stewards like, yo, he's a United fan, get him out of here, get him out.
But
Bro,
this
they
is
started
what I want to tell
booing
you.
him,
You
bro.
see, that's something. And getting killed is a whole other
Yeah,
thing.
no.
You
Obviously.
feel me?
Facts.
Like,
We're not
you know what I'm
comparing
saying?
that.
Like, so
We're
it's
not
a really
comparing
bad
that.
comparison.
But
Like,
I'm just
at the
saying,
end of the
like,
day, yo,
they
he a
don't-
United fan, get him out of here. And
Yeah.
then, yo, we're going to chop this dude up because he's
No,
supporting
yeah,
this team.
you're right, but
So,
On a more serious note though, like, cause we seen the whole racism shit
Yeah.
going on. Shit is fucked
Shit
up.
whack, bro.
I mean, personally, like us being black, what do you think would be like a good, I guess, sanction for clubs like that shit goes like racism go down?
Bro,
Because
it's
it's
mad.
all 11
I'm
on the field gotta take charge.
I'm gonna give you my perspective
Yeah.
because let's say something happened with Chelsea. I don't want Chelsea to get relegated. I'm seeing shit like
Yeah, of
relegation, but like it's gonna affect guys who don't do anything. So I don't know
Yeah,
what do
yeah,
you think
of
should be a
course.
fair.
I mean, you mentioned something good last episode.
But my fault to interrupt you, but I
Yeah.
really think is they should really put more security guards in each one of the fan areas, and they keep on realizing who it is and
Yeah.
ban them for life.
Yeah.
Just keep on doing it. I know it's little by little and it's gonna take long,
Yeah.
but just keep on doing it. Ban them
It's
for
crazy
life.
though, because some of
I'm
these
sorry, my
clubs
bad,
are-
because
Yeah.
Shippy had mentioned something last episode
Yeah.
that made absolute sense. They're over here banning Manchester City. This is what you said.
They're
Remember?
trying to relegate
Oh yeah,
them.
charging them
They,
30
Trying to relegate them
they're
too, yeah.
literally trying to relegate City
Really?
out of the.
and
Shut
take
it.
titles away from them
Yeah.
because of financial fair play.
Yeah.
But you got countries disrespecting. You saw that situation with Musa Mariaga at Porto.
Yeah,
He got,
yeah.
he got
Bro.
carded. He got carded.
You got carded, bro.
You got
got
Juve,
caught.
who should be deleted as a club in general.
Bro.
So you got people
Smack.
like
Match
who
fixing and all
really,
that.
really disrespecting, and then you want to hit them over financial fair play. Where's the racism? That's something that
Mhm.
it has to come. No matter what we gonna mention, it's always gonna have to come from above, and we all know
Yeah,
that's
for
not
sure.
gonna happen because racism exists above.
Above.
Yeah.
You know what
They
I'm
controlling
saying?
this.
So no matter what
Absolutely
we
right.
do, no matter how much we gonna talk, at the end of the day, minorities are. I'm not trying to say this. Minorities are gonna be minorities,
Yeah.
and then superiority is gonna be superiority because that's how it is. Money talks.
I'll give you an example, yeah. The reason why I feel like it's hard to even, it's not hard to discuss it, but like the reason why is I feel like it's always gonna be there and it's gonna be a reoccurring problem is because prime example, the situation with who is it? Was it Tottenham against Chelsea with Rudiger? Yeah.
Rudiger.
This guy, bro, he got a race chant. The guy, I think they found him and he got banned for like I think a couple months or something like that, or a couple years. There was one other guy, a fan. I think it was
When he screamed N-word.
not even that, bro. Bro, he showed his.
Oh,
he
his-
showed
oh,
his
yeah,
ting.
yeah,
Newcastle,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He,
yeah.
bro, he got banned for life.
Yeah, he showed his ting on
on.
that.
Where that's
See,
and that's
that's
what I'm saying. For
exactly-
me, yeah, when you ask that, bro, it's a very good question, bro. But it's hard to even answer.
Both
that
of them,
because,
both of them
bro,
get
look
banned.
at
Feel me?
it just doesn't make any sense, bro. But then it goes back to what you said, bro. It comes from the higher people, bro. It starts off with them personally. For me, you know what I'm saying
That's where
it's
just
it's
everywhere.
hard to.
It's
hard,
weird too,
bro.
because it's like they trying to you still got black footballs on your team.
Yeah,
you know?
bro.
Yeah,
With
bro.
the City thing, when they was doing
Yeah.
it against Sterling, remember when that was going on when somebody
Yeah,
screamed nigga at
yeah,
him? You know,
yeah.
like
Was it
that's
the
a,
United
that's.
fan?
I think it was one of the United fans.
United
I think it was. Yeah, yeah.
And like, yo, they found him right away, bro. Got banned. My son's
Bro.
life got cooked because you going
yeah.
as it
Deserves
should
it.
be, as it should
Yeah,
be. Honestly,
100%.
at first, like we tried to like maybe these bro. At this point, once you give them leeway once or twice, these
Yeah.
people just keep
They
taking
think it's
advantage.
okay.
of it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest with you,
Bro.
bro. My whole life, I wanted to grow up to be like a football player, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, bro. Thank God I never did. I
Yeah.
don't think I could have handled that life that
Pressure,
they go
bro.
through.
Yeah,
That.
yeah.
The
It's
constant
tough.
disrespecting.
It's tough,
Yeah,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Being
tough.
called, like imagine getting Musa was getting chairs thrown at him,
Yeah.
for being black.
wild,
like
bro.
you know what I'm
Crazy,
saying?
bro.
And
By the
all you're
time you with
doing
the
is you
bananas,
just
you know,
out
like,
here
it's been
playing
lit.
ball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That's why it's hard to tell someone like, yo, like if you told a player like, yeah, you should stay on the field and da da.
No,
No, it's
what he
tough
wanted
because
to-
everyone's mental, bro. That's what you need to understand. Everyone is different, but not everyone's the same, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like I get you're under contract, obviously you want to play this and that, but bro, at the end of the day, like they're human beings. You know what I'm saying?
They
It's
still
so
wanna
hard-
live
it's
their
so
life.
hard to
Yeah.
not let that annoy you.
You,
and
it's
not let that
hard.
get you
It's
in your head.
hard, bro.
You know, the
It's
crazy
hard.
part, just being a celebrity in general, not even a football
Yeah,
player, because
yeah.
like we all know,
Yeah, but
R.I.P. Pop
imagine-
Smoke,
listen,
like
let me tell you something.
what's
the
that?
peace
you
pop
to be in
smoke
the field-
foreigner.
For you to be in the field and have all that like what do you call it like energy ready to like go all out, and then you hear some shit like that.
Yeah, it kills your mood, bro.
It does. It is.
You know, it's just like
It's too tough.
And then imagine it's 50 or not 50,000 dragging, but at least a couple thousand.
yeah, you got a couple hundred, bro. You got a couple.
Yeah, you do get a
couple
couple
thousand,
thousand, bro.
I played in
Couple
Canada just now with
Yeah.
like some team called Paulette, and we were smoking their team, right?
Yeah.
And it's a Croatian tournament, and they were like, we're gonna send Trump to build the wall, stuff like
It's
that.
mad, bro.
And I
Mad
was like,
racist, bro.
Yeah,
on a fucking megaphone.
bro.
I'm like, yo, nah, I can't be too
It's-
racist like
bro.
this, yo. Like that's OD.
But you know what it is, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. This is how I see. Of course, I grew up Muslim, so
Yeah.
you know I'm still living. I love my faith, and I grow up African, and I also believe in my continent. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's never gonna be erased. That's one thing.
Facts.
You gotta understand. One generation passes it to another, passes it to
Mhm.
another, passes it to
Exactly.
another,
Yeah.
and it's embedded in you. You know what I mean? Perfect example. Us growing up in Egypt and in Israel, the minute we come through, oh, Israelis this, they embed it in your head.
Yeah,
It
for sure.
depends on you on how you take it, and
Absolutely
that's one
right.
thing I always. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean he's out here to get me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's black. He's
It's
out
culture.
here to
You
do
gotta,
this.
It's
Yeah.
culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Learn
yeah,
to think for yourself.
yeah,
So no
Exactly.
matter what,
That's what the U.S. taught me, bro.
yeah, no matter what, you just it's inevitable. Bro. You'll never avoid it. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you just gotta accept it and just brush
Now,
it
you
off.
see-
Don't, I feel like you
I don't
can't-
want to
can't
say
give
you
it
can't
energy,
accept
innit?
it, but I want to say like, because even in the beginning, bro, when I first came, like you said, the whole they taught you this, they taught you that. That's something like not even my parents never told me that, bro. My
Yeah,
parents
yeah.
never discussed
It's no,
politics. with me.
it's the people
No,
you're
no,
around.
Yeah, but you hear it just,
You hear
just
it.
walking anywhere, bro. You know it. So
Yeah.
you automatically programmed to think, yo, they're the enemies. Coming here, imagine a fifth grader thinking a Jewish kid is his enemy. You know,
That's crazy,
like
bro.
Tim, like
That's
that was my
crazy.
mentality when I was younger.
Yeah.
But
And then
And
you
as-
come
and
here,
as
you
vice
start
versa.
seeing everybody. Yeah, and it's vice versa out there too. They, you know, and then you come here and your mind just opens up, you know. And then
Facts.
you retain what you want from your culture and your deen, your religion,
Yep.
and then you keep what you think is right, and then you move on with this.
yeah,
and
but
you
not
add it
everybody
together.
thinks like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So Omar right here, first time 10th grade, Muslim.
Yeah.
Made him my son right away. I literally made him my son right
Yo,
away.
he never admit how I changed his life though.
Nah, I created him.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, you don't even know this, but that's created him.
Yeah.
He was like, listen, he was like 390 pounds.
Yeah.
I kept making
Y'all
fun of
see
him.
me
He was
now.
my boy though.
Yeah.
And I kept making fun of him.
Yeah.
He was still my boy.
Yeah.
That got to him.
I'm triggered. You triggered something. Say dumb
I'm
less.
gonna get Aki try to fuck things up.
That's what happened.
Say no more.
And I got rich.
Say no.
And I took your girl while I was at
No.
it. Tell her stop texting me.
Yo.
Next topic. Champions League tomorrow.
Oh, no, one question.
No more, yo.
No, anybody, you see, I know South London has a lot
Yeah.
of ballers. Anybody came from your area?
Oh, that's what, yo, good, yo,
Anybody came, like,
best
North
player
London,
you,
you know,
nah,
like,
let's
that came out
like
your area.
this.
Anybody crazy come out North London?
Nah.
This question.
Nah.
Yeah.
Best player you played
Get
it
up,
on.
Piers Morgan.
Played what? Played with?
Be-
This guy.
Piers Morgan.
Morgan Pierce, steal ideas.
Yo.
Yo. Nah, best player you dead played with. He mentioned it.
Or played with, or came out your area.
Damn, that's a good question.
Like when you was
bro.
younger, you never faced a Aaron
I
Wan-Bissaka
didn't,
somewhere.
nah, I didn't. That's the thing, bro. You see me, yeah, bro. I started playing ball late, bro.
Oh,
I started mad late, son. I started mad late.
So them cats was already in the academy.
They were probably doing their own. They were probably in the
They've been going to
academies
the
and all
academy
that.
since like
Yeah,
7
Champions
years
League
old.
kicking it.
Best player I played
I
with.
was
you
on the
know?
Barca like at 9, and then I
For
came back
Cosmos
here,
example,
then I came
best
back
you
here.
played
Bro,
along and
that's
best you played against.
Okay. Played with. There's two people though. My boy Darwin. That boy
Ooh.
is.
He's a beast, yo.
Bro.
It's just I like how
Spinal.
calm he am and just how he's
Yo,
out. You
that
heard?
boy?
He's out.
What's
He's nice,
nationality?
He's nice.
I
Spanish.
think I think he's from Honduras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honduras is Salvadorian. one of
Yeah.
those.
Him
He's
and
a beast.
Ainzi. Guy played for flipping. He was the captain of Albania, bro.
Did
Oh,
Darwin
wow.
play somewhere else?
Euros.
Did Darwin play
And-
somewhere else
huh?
besides Cosmos? 'Cause
I know,
could
because
could
before I
easily
went
see
there,
him
the
play
year
somewhere
before,
else,
he was
yo.
at Cosmos as well, but I don't know where he was before
He's
that.
nice,
I'm not
he's
sure.
a beast.
I think he played for the Honduras national team as well.
And then the best you played against.
Did he bring you to Leon, by the way? I'm sorry. Who's the one who brought you to Leon?
Joey Sanchez.
Oh, Sanchez.
Yeah. I was whack though. I can't lie, bro. I was wilding, bro. And I was
Got
injured
that
as well,
chicken, though,
but
yeah,
it's
that
light
chicken.
though. Good chicken. Played against.
Or like when you played on the Cosmos, like somebody on the other team that was a beast.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you know?
thinking, bro. Bro, it's tough. It's tough, bro. I
Y'all good
can't lie,
players.
man.
He ain't come up against me yet. That's why.
There's been a lot of players, bro.
Overlap.
Oh, you meant like benching.
There's been a lot of players, bro.
You meant like
It's
benching,
hard
like
to
doing
say.
pull-ups or something.
That's a good. That's a good one, Jason.
The wide grip or
That's
something?
why I got my own mic and you don't.
Or you bought it.
Yeah.
I didn't buy none of these shit, so obviously you can have your own mic.
Yo, Jason banned for the next couple. He banned for the next couple. He not coming no more. Don't ask for Jason no more, man. He not coming no
You better
more.
put this up on the thing, because he's going to be like, oh, did it stop? Oh, I thought it was stopping. I know it's
We don't stop. We don't
Alright, yo,
stop.
it just y'all want to talk about how...
Talk about
this
some
guy-
ball, man.
Whoa.
Talk about some ball.
Wait, hold
man.
on. Let's stop
Don't
right
interrupt.
there.
I don't
I
know.
want to go back because I watched the last No, a couple episodes, bro, and I heard mad blasphemy, bro.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
No. What here? No. Hold on. What blasphemy have you heard?
Leroy, all right, let's do it like this.
No. What have you heard?
Oh, don't worry, bro. Don't worry.
We got
Got it
time.
written
You
down.
were talking mad reckless. Listen, the way you lot were.
Light skinned Danny
Yo,
Welbeck.
exactly. Oh my
Light-skinned
lord.
Danny
Let's
Welbeck.
talk about that. Let's talk about that right now, blood. Yeah. What gave you
Bambi
the
on
right
ice.
and what gave you the right and audacity to say Aubameyang is a light skin? Bro, I want to understand what was going through your brain.
Danny Welbeck.
Some guy you don't know. Take us out.
Aubameyang. These two.
All right,
These
no.
two. I
Let
wanna
me.
understand.
Listen.
I
Have you
understand.
seen him do overlapping?
Yo, 5v5. Who does overlaps? Yeah, I do that, and I score, assist. I do
Chill out,
that.
Mbappe.
Back.
Chill out,
Back.
Mbappe.
Yo.
I want to understand. Like, honestly, like, why do you think?
Okay, wait.
Aubameyang-
Let me plead my case for you.
I want you to
real
break
quick.
it down.
I'm
please.
gonna break it down. Basically.
Please.
Basically.
Nah, you
No,
was bantering.
No. Yeah, that's what it really was for me,
Alright,
right?
cool.
No.
Let's let Shippy talk.
I was here for the clout, man. I wanted attention.
Even the way you said
Shippy,
it
come
was
here,
like, yo,
beloved.
I came out wild.
I'm under the
I
light.
wanna-
I'm under the
shit,
light.
I want to hear this, please.
All right, bro.
Please break
This
it
is
down.
my
for me.
thing. I mean, the argument from it was really between Aubameyang and Rashford.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to them two, Aubameyang top goal scorer. I'll give him that.
Okay.
But as a player, low key, he's kind of changed my opinion. Though once Arteta came in, I see him
Yeah.
tracking back. I
Yeah,
see him.
yeah.
He's
been
changing his game up.
Yeah.
But before that, what did he really bring to Art? Yes, he's a goal scorer. I know his job is goal.
Okay.
Man, then what you talk.
Fair enough.
But when we're comparing him to Rashford as a baller,
Yeah.
techers,
Yeah.
skills,
Yeah.
everything else, Rashford takes it.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold up.
You
You just try to say Rashford is better than Obama.
That's a
man.
He is
fact.
better than Aubameyang.
That's
though.
a fact.
He 20. You gonna
As a,
compare 20?
he literally has
But he
the
doing what-
biggest
Yeah,
club
y'all
in England
can't
on
say
his
that.
back.
So
He
what-
doing
alright,
what
hold on.
Aubameyang doing.
Let me say this.
That's
Yeah.
22.
My
Let me
point
say
is
this.
the
Go
other
on.
time you said that Rashford is a leader as well.
He's not.
Leader or what? To
Leader,
lose
what?
games?
How's he a
What?
leader? How's he
Wait,
leader?
Rashford's not a leader.
What the fuck is
What?
a leader?
What do you mean?
know
Okay,
what
so
a
what's-
leader is?
let's
A leader
define.
is a
What's a-
7-0
what's a
leader?
leader?
What's a leader?
fucking
What's a
A
leader?
Steven who? Steven, bro. Take a seat. I'm not. That one's going up too.
Stevie J. I was
Oh
gonna say
my
Stevie J.
God,
Now
man.
you said Stevie
That's
J.
why the Yanks never
Gerrard.
get credit, bro.
Bro, this guy said Rashford is a leader, bro.
He is.
What's a leader?
Nah,
bro?
I-
Later
yo,
on,
define
you're
what
gonna say
leader is.
Daniel
Yo,
Greenwood
I
is
wanna know
gonna
what
be
leader is.
fucking
Yo.
another I don't know, Messi or some shit.
Yo,
What's the leader?
Rashford has the quality to
Yeah.
change games, right?
Okay.
He has the quality to uplift his players, right? Maybe.
How?
What do you mean
What
how?
do you mean
I've seen it in
Rashford
games.
is really good, but he, bro.
He ain't
He's
no
what?
leader,
He's
bro.
what?
He
He's what?
ain't no leader, bro.
Yo, so
Let's
control the topic.
Control the.
No. Listen.
All you gotta do is
Listen,
ask
listen,
yourself,
Nah,
this.
because you're just
When it's-
screaming.
when
Everybody
it's-
just
when
listen,
it's- when it's the last minute in the game
Yeah.
on United, who's getting the final shot? Who you giving the ball to?
Of
Bruno
course,
Fernandes.
Of course, Rashford.
That's the leader.
Only
Fernandes.
nah, but he's not a leader though.
Fernandez wasn't in the
No,
topic,
no,
and we're
before,
just talking about it now.
before.
Nah, he was a leader, bro.
So
Right
what?
now,
So,
Fernandes
alright,
is
put this
better
in. So
than-
you're telling me because he's banging all the goals, he's a leader?
No. I'm
He's the main
saying
man. He's just the main man.
He's the main.
He's the
Okay,
main man.
there's a
He's the
difference
main
between being the main
Yo.
man and being a leader though.
prior to Maguire getting the captain, who we have? We had De Gea as captain, right? How Rashford louder than De Gea? And at that time, Rashford was the only guy talking. He was the only guy telling these players, "Yo, do this, do that."
We gotta break it down. That
Oh, my Lord.
Rashford started the season slow as hell.
Yo, and man,
All of a sudden, he got informed and just started banging.
And now he's a
You
leader.
People start. What's
can't.
talk-
A leader is.
Let me hear what a leader is.
So who is the leader for United?
So he wasn't a leader for
Look,
United
okay,
at that
so I
time.
was a
Can we-
leader on
y'all
my
need
side.
it. Y'all
No,
need
no,
it.
finish.
Y'all need it.
Go ahead, talk.
Just
Go ahead.
because everybody's just yelling, so it's gonna be a whole mix up. A leader is. I'm not trying to really suck him off or nothing. And
Yeah.
y'all know when the hype was United about to sign Bruno, I was like, nah, this I don't know about this. He plays in Sporting, like
Yeah.
not taking away from the Portuguese league, but I haven't seen much of him doing outside like Champions League wise
Okay.
experience. Like when it came to Portugal,
He was
yeah,
like third or fourth guy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. He wasn't the main guy, but when he came to United, I'm gonna be. Matter of fact, I'm leading this way. Pass me the ball. Give me here.
I see
I'm gonna
that.
give here.
I
I'm
see
gonna
that.
look at it. That's someone who automatically is on the field. It's an instant upgrade.
And so was Rashford.
It's Rashford.
In every aspect,
but you
Rashford
see-
and Bruno are
I'ma tell
very
you something.
similar.
I know Rashford finishes,
personality-wise,
but
too.
I mean, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff Rashford been doing wrong. So it's just the fact that he's getting 14 goals, mind you, bro. The past 5 seasons, Rashford has not passed the double digits.
Yeah, but
So-
bro, Rashford passed double digits last season.
How
so
many?
You're wrong.
All in all competitions. I'm talking about Premier League.
In Premier League.
How
last
much he hit
season,
Premier League?
He was like 12 or 10. So
Okay,
he
but
passed
in
double
his
digits.
a Rashford.
21 years old.
Yeah.
And mind you,
And that's the best.
No, but listen. Before you start judging stats, because we all know stats aren't the truth, bro. We was just talking about that.
what do
You look at the United squad that we've been playing for the last 5 years. You're relying on Rashford now for a striking position. So it's a whole different story now.
Yeah, but no one is relying on him because look at Martial. Martial's knocking it right now.
Yeah, but does Martial ball without Rashford, or does he not ball with a star player next
Rashford's
to him?
not right now.
Yeah, but without a star player next to him.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you.
And Rashford was balling without anybody.
But he wasn't carrying like making moves, making passes. He was just finishing.
Without Rashford this season, we'd probably be in like 7th place.
But but you're still not getting my point.
I mean, personally,
That's like Aubameyang. That's like Aubameyang.
Okay.
So no.
You
So
in 6?
so y'all saying basically.
Be in 7.
So, but y'all basically saying that
We 3 points off.
if
forward. I don't
we're
know
gonna
what he
really
got
talk about it, Arsenal would have been relegated without Aubameyang. If you really look at it, Arsenal would have been Aubameyang. It would literally be
Arsenal had
They're
been
11th. But they're not far from 11th.
They probably would have been 15th by now, bro.
I'm telling without Aubameyang.
sure.
So now
They-
that's someone.
They go score.
But why? It's his job to score goals.
Yeah, but
That's
you
Rashford's
still
job to
off
score
top. You
goals.
still off top.
He
Listen,
wasn't-
listen,
We're
listen.
talking about leader.
Listen,
We're talking
yeah,
about
Yeah, but
leader.
he's not leading the team.
No.
If the team
Omar,
wasn't
you
winning.
came in, and what'd you say? The first thing you said, Bruno Fernandes comes on the field. He requests the ball.
You
changes-
see- no, but
listen,
you
listen,
see-
listen, come on, I'm
Oh,
speaking.
give me a second.
Yeah, I'm
You-
speaking.
you- but give me a second.
He changes the pace. He does this. He does that. Consider him a leader. We talk about Grealish now, who at Aston Villa carries the team, does this, does that.
That's a leader.
Changes the pace. So what is Rashford doing different?
No,
This-
for me, all right. When I
But
Why is he not a leader? Why is he not a leader?
you gotta look.
Why is he not a leader?
No, can you?
Answer- I want him
You're
to answer
not
the question.
giving
Why is he not
everybody a
leader?
reason to say why.
No, but I'm asking him why,
He
and
doesn't
you're
gather
answering.
up his troops. He definitely don't see him in the field being like.
That's what I'm saying. He scored goals.
No,
He
so
definitely don't see- hold up, let me fucking talk.
keep going.
Go ahead.
Second off, a leader makes you win all your games.
Thank you.
What?
He's been dookie sauce.
Steven Gerrard was a leader for Liverpool. They never won a Premier League, so he's not considered a leader.
But
now?
he won trophies like
Wait,
Champions
no.
League. You can't compare that.
You can't say a leader makes you win games.
You
Like
sound
a
dumb right now.
Bro,
No,
what?
No.
That makes sense to you?
Bro. There's when you're talking, the way you guys are talking about leader in terms of Rashford, you're looking at his personality.
Nah, I'm about to son you.
You're looking at his personality. If he's not,
Okay,
if he's
okay.
not ranting and raving, he's not a
Okay,
leader.
Tammy Abraham, the leader at Chelsea, because he has 13 goals.
He's not
Nobody
a
that
said
leader.
sounds
that.
dumb. That's
But
the-
you
they're
coming up with a
They're
random
two-
argument.
Tammy and Rashford are two totally different players. Tammy's a getting behind striker, tap-ins.
Yeah.
Rashford, look at Rashford's goal against us. Can Tammy hit a free kick from 30 yards out, put it top in? He can't do
So
that.
it makes him leader because he scored
That's
a
not
free
no
kick?
leader. When you talk about leader,
Somebody bossing
I'm
the
talking
game.
about when I say
we're not
leader,
talking about
He doesn't
captains.
boss the game.
I don't.
He
does
he
boss
doesn't.
the
He
game.
doesn't.
I
bo-
watch the
he
game. Do you
doesn't-
watch United?
He
You
doesn't.
don't.
He doesn't boss the game.
just
But
see
when
less than
when
watching
something
the
when you need a goal,
Bruno, he wasn't even playing.
all you have to do is look at who takes penalties. When it's the last minute, who's going to take the penalty for United? Rashford. When it's free
Missed it.
kicks, he's taking free kicks. When it's the last shot, that's a leader. You're going to him. He's the one that you're relying on to
Okay,
get
to
you
be-
the win and get
to
your
me,
goal.
let me put
That's
this way, yeah.
a
You
leader
see when
as
it comes
well.
to being a leader,
Is Conte a leader?
I feel like
I think
Conte-
Conte a leader.
And he's quiet. Does Conte rant and rave? It's off his play. It's nothing to do
Facts.
with it.
That's
He
what
doesn't
I'm
talk.
trying to say.
You even know what
Facts,
Conte's
facts,
voice sounds
facts,
like?
facts.
I'll tell you
One of
this.
the leaders.
I'll tell you
He's not
this.
the leader.
I'll tell you
He's
this.
bugging out.
You see where we're getting confused, yeah? You see when it comes to being a leader, bro, you lot are engaged in it around playing. It's not engaged around that. You know what I'm saying?
bunch of
It's
No,
it's-
100%.
It's outside of that as well. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, obviously you can't really judge that because obviously everyone's personality is different.
Yeah.
For the likes of, let me give you an example. I don't know. Roy Keane, for example, he's a leader, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy will be shy and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then there might be someone like Perlo who might be a leader, but he's a different form of leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for you to obviously say he's a leader or not, it's hard to obviously judge because, like, number one, he's young.
Right.
That's 1, 2. But for me personally, I don't think he's a leader in it.
So who would
I
you say is the
personally
leader
think
for
he is.
United? Who
For
is
me
the-
personally,
who's the leader?
But I'm not talking
Bruh.
about
Oh, they
captain.
don't have
No, not captain, not
I'm
captain.
talking about the
Not
mentality he
captain.
bring in.
Right.
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Get on the
Can
field.
you
No,
rely
no.
on them? Who can you rely
Like
on?
I
that
just
team
feel
to
like the
win?
Rashford's mentality,
The head.
right? Nah,
He used to be. But
he used to be, but
Yeah.
he been last couple.
No, let him go.
But Rashford's mentality, Rashford's drive, and Rashford's attention is just so much similar to Bruno's.
Should
And
be popular.
everybody is coming at Bruno and saying he's perfect, he's the leader. What's different from Rashford? He's
I'm
doing
not
the
gonna
same
say.
thing.
Your
Listen,
leader
I
should be
fuck with Bruno,
Pogba.
yeah, but I'm not gonna say he is because, bro, like he's only
He can't
played
be-
what?
he can't
I
be-
can't
he's
say
just
that.
like that.
I'm saying, but for me,
Bro,
personally,
but
I'm
it should-
also gonna say Rashford is
It
because
should be Pogba.
he's the only guy, bro. Like he's the only guy right now, bro. If like you said, if it wasn't for him, bro, United right now will be
Bruno.
we'll be pissed.
Bruno,
No,
right?
Rashford.
No, Rashford, bro,
Rashford.
we'll be pissed.
Yeah,
That's what
for
I'm saying. Because if apart from Rashford, who else could you look me in my face and tell me, yo, like he's balling right now?
McTominay. That's the closest.
But he's
And he's
bro.
not. And he's
He doing
he's
good.
a,
He doing
He's
good.
doing
but
alright.
Fred,
But
I
he's
said
not
Fred,
balling.
Fred.
He's not
Okay,
balling.
Fred.
You know what? You know what? Fred's been a
balling
leader.
out.
Yeah,
Fred's
yeah,
been a leader.
Fred's been
I know,
balling
I know
out.
what he's trying to get at. He's talking about like balling, like you, because we all talked about this from the last
Yeah.
20 episodes. Who was always the number one name that was coming in? Rashford, because Rashford was just at that level.
You're gonna say Rashford.
You know, yeah,
You're going
he's
to. But
always-
if
he's
you
always at that-
if
he's
you look
always
at
at that
someone like
level.
Man City, for example, tell me the leaders now. You're gonna have multiple leaders, man,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they're
facts,
ballers.
facts.
United right now, bro. As much as I love him, bruv, there's not enough consistent players, bro.
Mhm.
The only person that's consistent as hell right now, well, not right now, but was consistent because he's injured, was Rashford. Point blank, period.
Let me ask you something. The one thing I said
I
that
see
Man
that
U
too.
needs
Yeah,
right
yeah,
away,
yeah,
and this
that
guy's
too.
like, no. I said they need an actual, real superstar. Do you agree?
What, United?
Yeah.
100%.
I disagree.
What kind of superstar? What
No,
kind
no,
of
no,
superstar?
listen,
Wait,
listen to
let me
me.
tell you now. Let me ask you a
Real
question. Let me
official
ask you, man, a
superstar.
question. Name me 3 players right now in United that are world class. 3 right now.
Other than Pogba hurt.
Are we
He's not
considering
winning.
Pogba?
No, you're talking informed.
Pogba-
right
Like,
now,
playing
right now,
playing right now.
Nobody.
Like
Nobody.
that's fit and
Yeah,
form
let me
right
just
now.
say, I love
Name
Rashford.
me
Yeah,
3.
better not say Rashford is world class.
I'm tired of the
Rashford-
Rashford talk because I feel like this all
not.
we talk
Yeah,
about.
it's Rashford, isn't it? Yeah.
But
He's not.
I'm
I'm
gonna
say
tell
Rashford is world class.
There's no one on that team.
De
He's
Gea,
class.
De
He's
Gea,
class.
De
He's
Gea.
world
Not right now. Not right now.
Not-
Not right now.
De Gea not right now.
I'm
De Gea
talking
not
right
right
now.
now.
Not off the hype and all. Right now, I wouldn't say. I don't know.
I mean,
you
but
can't
De
say
Gea's
3
world
world
class.
class.
but this is what I
Yeah.
want to
Not,
tell.
not right
On
now though,
form,
but he been
on form.
on his day. He is, but he has
For
not
me,
been.
bro.
on.
Put this. De Gea is still what, bro? De Gea is
World
world
class.
class.
He makes- he
He
makes-
is.
He's
Would you
world
put him in
class.
top 3 in the World Cup? No.
100%.
Right now?
100%. What?
You got to understand his defensive
out.
line is shaky.
No.
Chill out,
Yeah?
bro.
No.
Nah, we have
What?
a good
So
Alisson,
what? Name
Alisson,
wait, name me 3.
Alisson,
Alisson. All right, who
Noor,
else?
Ter
You
Stegen.
Oblak. Nah, Norris not in there. Norris not
put
in
the
there.
steak in there?
Ter Stegen,
All right,
Oblak?
Ter Stegen. I thought
Ter
Ter
Stegen,
Stegen.
Oblak,
He
Oblak
thought
too.
about it. He
I
thought
just
about it.
lost.
Oblak,
Alisson.
Oblak, and Allison.
You see, you feel me?
Oh, blood.
It's
All
all-
right, bet. All right, bet.
He definitely top
Top
10.
5,
though.
top 5,
No,
top
top
5,
five,
top
top
5,
five.
top 5.
But my thing is,
I'm whining.
This is my
Top
this
five.
my this,
Top
this
five,
my
top
thing. This my
Couple
thing.
seasons back though, you could say that he was top 1.
Yeah.
The whole you got to understand. United has the youngest squad playing
Facts.
in the league. So for
Okay.
you to point at who's a leader and who's not a leader, that's
It's
what I'm
tough.
trying to say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
I'm
I
not
agree.
saying I'm not taking anything from Rashford's individualism.
Yeah.
That's a whole different topic.
Yeah.
That's the perfect word for Rashford. Individualism. He's
It's too much to put leader on
Because-
him right now.
Yeah.
in the beginning of the season. Let's be real. He was MIA.
Mhm.
It was just started game after game where he started scoring. So the free form started rolling.
I wouldn't say MIA, but
No, but he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. Him and Martial was sleepy, and everyone was talking about a slump. Like, yo,
Facts,
United
facts,
trash,
facts.
United this.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, when Pogba got hurt, it was more pressure on Rashford, but he carried it on his shoulders, so he didn't take the heat. Why I'm giving credit to Bruno now is perfect example of the Club Brugge game. United was garbage.
Yeah, they were.
Came over 10 minutes.
He
They
came
were.
off on 10 minutes, and it was a whole different
Okay.
You
United.
know why, right? He doesn't try to do
So,
too much.
no, literally,
Simple.
but it was
Super
a
simple.
whole different United.
Attacking
Balls in,
mentality.
control the field, merging the defense, get back. He knows how to defend. He knows how to create attacks. No offense to Rashford, baller. How many games where we needed somebody to step up, and your option was Mason Greenwood off the bench? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Facts.
You would look. I need Mason Greenwood to jump in.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something though. The reason for that, Rashford has been the only player who's been played nonstop for 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Can you tell me Rashford has taken longer than a week or 2 break? No.
That's the
How
Out
old
of
is
thing.
he?
5?
How
No,
old
no,
is
no,
he?
no,
How
no.
old is he?
He's
the
22.
game.
The fuck, nigga, he got
No,
young
no, no, no.
guys'
I don't want
legs.
to. I don't want to
Izzy,
hear that, bro.
Izzy,
No,
that's
no.
the
Don't
game.
tell me it's the
That's the
game.
game.
No, bro.
It is.
It's the
I
game.
understand it's
You
the
can't
game,
make
but
excuses for
these,
what you get
no,
paid
no.
for.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro.
It's still
These
tough, though. Yeah,
these
just say it.
players,
We
even
talked
these
about it.
professional
It's tough.
top class players, don't do that, bro.
No, they,
What?
Week in and week out, every single game they playing.
What's
Playing
Liverpool
Monday,
doing?
Wednesday.
What's Liverpool doing, bro?
Question.
You're wilding. What's
I have a
Liverpool
question.
Does
doing,
he,
bro?
does he
Messi
not? Does he
real.
not
I have a
rotate
question.
players?
Only
out?
at the
Let me
FA
go.
Cup.
Does he not rotate players though?
At the FA Cup
Does he rotate
only.
players?
Yo,
Answer
Charlie,
my
ask your
question.
question. Ask your question.
Burnley.
You're wilding.
Burnley.
Question. So when it comes to playing, right? Before the whole money thing, bro, you want to play because you want to play in it. Messi, for example, bro.
They don't
this
miss a
guy,
game.
bro, he does not miss a game.
Ronaldo.
Right?
Don't miss a
Ronaldo,
game.
That's
bro,
two different-
it's for the
two
love of the
aliens,
game,
though.
innit?
Can't say
I
that.
just spoke to my boy and I said,
Yeah.
you want to know what's the craziest thing about LeBron James and Messi and
Yeah.
Ronaldo? How they don't get hurt, like really crazy
Because they
hurt.
take care of
They
themselves.
take care of themselves.
Messi's craziest shit was,
Yeah.
was the knee thing, or when he
And he
dislocated
come
his
back
arm.
quick.
And he comes back right away.
I'll tell you what it
That
is, though.
makes them, that's what
Yeah.
makes them.
And you know what I'm saying? And he just said it. Oh, but that's it's not a different league. The only thing is, They love their damn craft.
Yeah.
They wake up every day. I'm gonna be the best at what I do. I'm gonna train as hard. I'm gonna spend as much money on my recovery. I'm gonna spend this on that. I'm gonna spend it on that. I'm gonna spend. That's 24/7. You never catch them in the club. You never catch them flexing in Miami at a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know what it is, because I'm not gonna say Rashford don't love the game or these guys don't love the game. I don't know what it is about Messi, Ronaldo, LeBron. Like you said,
They different.
What
They
love
different
is
animals,
different.
bro.
Yeah,
They
it's
different
just
animals.
different.
Those
You
are generational
Let's not
players
forget
you'll never see again.
Carlos Tevez. What he say? I'm gonna come to practice early. I came one
Ronaldo's
time at
already
7
there.
o'clock. Ronaldo's there. Came at 6:30. Ronaldo's there. All right, I'm gonna come at 6. Ronaldo was never gonna be here. Comes at 6. Ronaldo's still there. So what time is this man coming in? No player gonna do that right now, and that's always gonna separate them from that.
Nah,
You
it's
get
just-
what I'm saying?
I think
so,
it's way more
so when it
talented.
comes to back to your he's been playing. Yes, your job. You're getting paid to 150K, 200K a week, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You getting paid that money to show up every damn day to put this club and represent.
You better perform.
You know what? You better perform.
Yeah.
Liverpool, they had that Club World Cup, then they had Champions League,
Yeah.
then they had the league.
Yeah.
It was no excuses.
It's mad.
You know what I'm saying? It's no excuses. So
Look at Liverpool, right? Look at Liverpool's depth, and then look at United. Charlie, you played ball, bro,
Yeah.
It's
and
obvious,
it would be very dumb for anybody here
Yeah.
to say that it's practically possible for these players to come in. We see them get rested.
No, I
you know,
agree, bro. I
players
agree.
get
I'm
benched
not
and this and
disagreeing.
that,
That's why part of the reason why I'm flipping Rashford, because bro, he had that back problem from before, and he still
and
played
he
on
still
it.
played through it.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's gotten worse. You know what I'm saying? So now, I don't even know what the situation is, but don't get me wrong, obviously, rest is important, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, when you sign up to it, bro, you're not thinking, yo, I'm gonna get
Oh, yeah,
injured, I
true.
need to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like, you're playing it for the
Playing
love
no matter
of the
what.
game.
Now-
Like, forget
Facts.
the money and all
Mhm.
that stuff, but at the same time, there is that pressure on you to perform. Rashford's getting what, like 300, 350K a week, bro.
Yeah.
And he demanded that, bro. Otherwise, he wants to dip. You know what I'm
Think so?
saying? Bro, he would have dipped,
You would
bro.
have dipped.
my
Okay,
question
when the
is
days-
now
He
He
shorten
would've
this.
dipped, but he
He
got
did.
350K.
I
He
want-
wouldn't have dipped.
I want to shorten this. Your top 4 predictions. 'Cause
Damn.
I'm tired of United talk.
I'm tired of that too.
All right, cool.
Charlie, you go
Liverpool
first,
Man City second. Now I'm bugging. Liverpool first. Leicester City second.
Nah, but the
No.
I'm
Nah,
bugging
love
again.
it.
Yeah,
I'm bugging again. All right, first Liverpool.
But you see, if American
Man
said
City
that,
second. I'm
if
bugging,
an
I'm
American
bugging.
said
I'm
that, I
bugging,
would have got
I'm
shot.
bugging,
He had an
I'm bugging,
accent.
I'm bugging.
He had an
All right,
accent.
for real. Nah, jokes aside.
What you want? The league?
Liverpool, Man City, Leicester, Man United. I
Nah,
have to put
you
Man
come
United.
on, bro.
I have to put Man United.
Come on,
I have to put Man
bro.
United.
Where is he?
Chelsea are not finishing top 4,
who is
bro.
it? Okay, so
Have you seen their record, bro? For the last like 15 games?
That's all right. It's all right,
I'm
bro.
I'm not
We're
giving my
fourth.
top 4.
Bro,
I'm not giving
fourth.
my
I
top.
have to pick United, bro, because United is my team in it. So.
I really wanted Sheffield to play at least Champions League. Though. No funny.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
swear to
I
you.
don't
Yo.
see
Fuck
that,
with them,
bro.
but I
I
don't
want
know.
another
That's a
Cinderella
waste.
story.
That's a
I'm telling you.
waste, bro.
Yo,
I really wanted to.
this one's real tough, right?
Oh,
Obviously,
they
the
actually
two-
might make it, right? They
the-
could make it.
yeah, no, they
because
still-
Man City-
Arsenal
Man
could
City's
make it.
not
No,
even
the
gonna make
first-
it.
Arsenal has
Everton can make it
it's a very tight league.
from 11 to 4.
From 2 to 11 is very tight. Not 2 to 11. I'd say 4 to 11. Obviously the first two are, I don't think Leicester's taking City over. So Liverpool and City, they get the first two. I think Leicester's gonna stay in the top 4. I know before I said they probably not,
That's definitely
but-
top 4.
but
It's over.
they're still pulling the
Oh
dubs.
my
They're
God,
still pulling
yo.
the dubs.
Yeah, balling.
They're
I
still pulling the
cooked
dubs.
them last time.
Give it up, give it up. Anyways,
Okay, listen
how
to
you
what
gonna
they
come?
said. Hold on, I cooked them last time. Yo, Charlie, listen to the retarded, stupid shit they were saying.
Can't be
bro.
saying that shit.
They
on
really
here.
think-
Can't be saying that shit on here, bro.
Yo, they really think that
Yo.
they really know crazy knowledge, bro. They're
No.
trying to say that this Leicester team was
Yeah.
better than the Leicester team that won the chip.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Wait, hold up.
Bro,
This
nah.
Leicester team, if they were to play a game right now,
Yeah?
you know who would win? Like,
Bro, the last. Are you
are you
Of the last set, let's see.
Jamie
No,
Vardy is better now. He's better now than he was back then. Right? He's got
Nah,
more goals.
Nah,
He's
bro.
he's
But Charlie,
he's
Charlie,
a
he's a
better
bro.
player now.
On
Shall I tell you what? Shall I tell you why he
Schmeichel's
wasn't?
better
Shall I tell you
now.
why he wasn't? Shall I tell you why
Charlie,
he
look at it
wasn't?
this way.
Go on.
Arsenal was 2 points off from winning that league. You know
Oh,
that year
yeah.
was a joke.
Yo, that's a
That
fact.
shit was a joke thing in it. Like I say, Chelsea finished in 10th. United
enough.
finished in like 5th.
Yeah.
that
Fair
year
enough.
was just.
They had two
It
world
was
class
mad.
players.
It was mad. It was
This
collapse.
year, I'm talking about when I mention better, they got Jamie Vardy up top, Madison,
manager.
Ayoye. They got Hamza Chaudhry. They got now he's a butt Ndidi.
Yeah.
Facts.
They got
Indeed.
Sunocho showing up.
Yep.
Pereira, Ben
Facts.
Chilwell.
You're right, bro. You're right. But
Tielemans.
I'm telling you now, the lesser team that won the Premier League, bro, they will be beating Liverpool, number 1.
That's
100%
a
at
fact.
home,
That's a
especially.
fact.
Nobody.
Bro, do you know what Vardy was doing?
Nah, that style of play.
Their style of play is so Vardy.
That
Don't get me
was
wrong,
Vardy.
Vardy's still balling out, but I feel like, bro, like compared to the year that he
But
won the
he
league,
doing the same thing what he did last time because
he
the year
is. But
the
he's
year he won
adjusted
the-
to a new system.
You know what's crazy?
Which
The
is
year,
really good.
The year he won the league, he did the same thing where he was mad hot for those 16
Yeah,
games,
yeah,
scoring
yeah.
every, and then fell off a little bit, you know, and
Yeah,
just got
yeah,
a couple goals.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
literally did the same thing
You're
this
right.
league where he literally almost beat his record,
Yeah.
and then just fell off again. Where
Yeah.
he
It's a
put
good
in the
topic of
goal.
discussion. Which team
You
is
know?
better? But I
So
mean,
I
it's
think
very-
this Leicester team is overall managed better, and I think if they were to go against the other Leicester teams, they would be better.
Managed
Nah,
better.
do you know, I don't
You're
think
even
so.
gonna say
Do you know what it is?
managed
I
better?
think all it is
Who's
is
a better
it's their
manager?
style of play. That's all it is, bro.
Ranieri.
Their style of play, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you
Bro.
something. The next season they finished.
Who's a better
with
manager?
11.
Who was the
Yeah,
manager
they
for that
did.
year?
Ranieri.
For Leicester.
The Boulder Ranieri thing.
He wasn't
He
bold.
could-
though.
I swear on my life, if he did not say Ranieri, he would have not said it.
Everything you're saying, bro,
He was-
everything you're saying is wrong. That this team is better than last team. That the coaches from this
But I
team
have
is better
three
than
people.
last
I have
team.
three people on
Everything
here.
you're saying is
I have three
wrong.
people on here agreeing with me though.
Stop playing FIFA.
I have
for
three
a
people
base
on here.
fan.
I have
been
three
last
people on
season,
here
bro.
agreeing that.
He
Fam,
goes to
do you know
so
what
What's
it is?
far,
crazy?
he goes to
I'll
so
be
far,
real
he
with you,
doesn't
yeah.
know that.
Yo, we gotta throw that. We gotta throw the FF showdown back, man. You wanna bring up embarrassing moments on the show, bro? I'll throw that snippet right back in here. You wanna see editing? Oh, you gonna see real good editing real soon, bro.
I hope I see good editing. I haven't
Shit.
seen anything. Yo, Charlie, you actually want to do editing?
You haven't seen anything because you haven't been here, my guy. You can help. You can help. Slide in, bro. Slide in.
Say no more.
He got all
You
the
know this?
utensils.
I think you man are just gassed because of the way they're playing, bro.
But
Like style of play.
you know what?
A whole
You bring-
different
that's a good point
system.
because
Yeah.
I'm looking at the whole table, bro. 1 through I would say about
11.
barring Burnley,
Yeah.
every team plays the same way. Every team plays
Mm.
progressive
No.
out from the back. Barring
You know
Burnley
what? I
and
agree.
let's say Watford,
Yeah.
they all Norwich play from the back. West Ham, all of them want to play
I
from
feel
the
like
back.
I feel like everyone's you know what it is?
It's pressure.
Bro, there's this freaking stigma, bro. Everyone's trying to play like Barcelona, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like trying to play at
It's
the back.
boring.
Bro, just stick to your like
Stick to your
Stoke, bro.
craft.
For
Yeah,
instance, don't get me wrong. Obviously, that style of play is obviously it
Like
is what it
Suarez
is.
and all that.
But at the same time, it worked for them. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people are starting to lose their identity. Their teams are starting to lose their identity and trying to match up with everyone else. Like, bro, like Burnley, for example. For me, bro, they have their style of playing it. They
Yo,
don't try
imagine
to
they-
play out the back like that.
imagine they
like,
did
two
They
that.
got the
Imagine
they got
what you're
the
saying.
they got the
They would've
slow.
got relegated.
Yeah,
Burnley got the slow striker where they play the
Yeah.
target man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
every team got their own thing, you
Everyone
know.
has their own thing, bro, and you gotta respect it. I feel like that's where, for me personally, the Premier League is low key starting to water down just a little piece, bro,
Yeah,
because
low-key,
everyone's
low-key,
trying to
low-key.
play to get like the same
You know
way.
the style of player I like a lot?
Who?
But only when one player has to be in the game, and then I love their style.
Who?
I like Arsenal's. When Ozil's in the game,
Listen,
I don't rate it. I don't
You
rate
see
it.
Ozil, yeah?
I don't
when
rate it like
Ozil's
that
in
brother.
the game, and they have like a
Matt
set and
inconsistent,
Obama
bro.
in the game,
He's so
bro.
frustrating, bro.
Matt inconsistent.
Bro, because when he can
Ozil this
Ozil,
season?
Yeah, in
Ever since-
general.
Ever since he started playing.
Ozil's
ever
a
since he
great
started
player.
his
starting,
first year he was
Have you
waving.
guys not realized that this
He was
year
mad fire. He
Arsenal
was
started
mad.
balling out whenever he plays?
Fair
Literally
enough.
whenever he plays.
For
Ozil's
me,
a
bro,
baller.
he could be.
He's a
bro.
baller
He's
for
a
that.
baller, bro.
He could have been
He's
world
consistent.
class.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
love
thing,
the
though.
way
That's the thing about
Arsenal plays.
Ozil. That's what
They have
frustrates me
dominant
about him.
players in the
He
game.
said it like I feel like
They
the
did water
Premier
down.
League did just like
Water
trickle.
down,
You know,
bro.
it's
Yeah,
start-
it starts to trickle low.
I mean,
key,
people,
bro.
the focus. I mean, next season, I really think it's going because now everybody's going to get established, so you might definitely see more of a title
Mhm.
race.
Are they still fully the best league in the world?
Not now.
Most competitive.
Premier League,
Most
I'll say
competitive.
most competitive.
But not right now,
No,
though.
no,
Not
I was gonna
first
say,
place,
but,
though.
You know, I had an argument with this. I would say the most competitive top 10 teams, not the whole league.
Yeah,
yeah, 100%.
The thing about
I mean,
the
because
Premier League.
you-
Right now,
Jason, you
Yeah,
also got to
top
break down
10
relegation zone.
Like
It's
top
only
10 players,
I
top 10
agree.
top 10 teams,
I agree.
are better than other leagues. But if you're going to do overall,
Who
I
would you
agree.
say? La Liga is close.
La Liga is close or...
I would've said
I
La
don't
Liga.
think.
Italy?
I think Serie A this year is really
I'd say
doing the thing,
Bundesliga.
man. And
Even
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga got wild.
Because they got
teams, too.
Leipzig, Mönchengladbach,
Yo,
Dortmund, Bayern
Bundesliga
Munich.
got some teams, bro. They
got some wild teams.
especially this year,
Dortmund,
bro.
Talent
Yo,
too,
who-
bro.
Was it you?
What?
I might have to say sorry about the Holland. Who
No,
was
me.
It was him.
Again.
What happened? What happened?
He said again. Bro, you never made a good point.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno
Why
Fernandes.
does he keep thinking he makes
Bruno
good
Fernandes.
points?
Bruno Fernandes. What did you come in before the camera turned on? What'd you say? He's like, yo, whoever said it, yo, I agree with you, bro. My fault. I didn't believe, but now I believe. So,
Hold on. That's how I talk?
yes, that's exactly how you talk, bro.
That's how I
This
talk.
nigga talk mad Ed boy, bro.
That's how I talk.
My fault. I can't
Black
copy
fan.
Ed. I can't copy Ed.
And don't do
Nah, but you know what's crazy? That's how you know it's time for you to retire, bro. We're
Damn,
taking the
bro.
spot over, man.
That's
Shit.
crazy.
That's it.
Tomorrow Champions League. Let's Let's knock this down.
Yeah.
All
Not
right,
anything,
prediction.
man.
Chelsea buying.
Over
Chelsea
the dummy
buying.
situation.
Chelsea buying.
Prediction for everybody who likes to bet. Take Bayern to win by 2
Bugging.
and Barca to win by
Bugging.
2. You're gonna win a lot of money.
Barca, I can see Barca winning by 2, but
So what
Chelsea
games are
buying.
tomorrow?
Chelsea buying.
Bro, let me ask you something. Who's
And
gonna
Napoli,
score for Chelsea?
Barca.
Who's gonna score?
You mean
Like, who's gonna get the ball?
Bro,
for the
Chelsea
Barca to
are
score?
out, bro.
Yo,
I
Just
can't
accept
sit
it.
down.
Chelsea are
Have-
out,
Hey.
bro.
Realistically,
Yo,
bro,
make
listen,
sure this
listen,
recording,
listen.
son.
Fam, Chelsea.
I understand that.
Yo, don't put this out until tomorrow afternoon after the
look
game.
at my eyes.
You're not
Chelsea are going
Yo,
out, rude boy.
Whoever
You
wants to bet
understand?
me
Rude
tomorrow,
boy.
Who
listen,
you scoring? Tammy. Get out of here, bro. Nah, man.
whoever wants to bet me tomorrow that Chelsea's not even gonna score 1 goal, I'll give you $20. Just to bet you right now.
I'm just
Chelsea's
saying,
not gonna score
Chelsea
1
are going
goal.
out, bro.
And they're gonna score 1 goal the whole 2
Against
games.
Tottenham, like, y'all
No,
got-
but Tottenham are washed out as well, though.
Jose, wait.
No,
Nah,
no,
they close.
Jose's doing his thing. Jose's doing his thing.
What things you
He
do?
brought them from like trash
Yeah.
to
like
semi
semi-trash.
decent. You know, like
They
they're
got
there.
no, they got
They
no,
got no
Kane,
players.
Son.
They got no
Me
and the
personally,
injured. And the
I'll be
injured.
They got
facts,
too
but
many.
I'll be so real.
The Danish
See
goat is
Jose?
out.
Everybody's out, bro. Honestly,
No,
for
the
them.
Danish goal, he left.
Harry Kane hurt.
Son
He's
and
out.
Son
Kane.
hurt. Literally, the whole team's
But
out, and
still,
he's still
though,
managing.
But still, though, people was talking, saying all that. Look who was our front three. We had Giroud, Mason Mount, and Russ Barkley. Who was rating them before that? Nobody's rating. Who
I was
really
rating-
rating?
Y'all want a league
I was
with
talking
them?
about Mount. Mount.
No,
I
you
thought
they
Mount
rate
was
Mount,
a
but
baller.
who was really rating
Yeah.
Giroud and Russ Barkley?
You want a
So that's
Europa
why I'm
League?
like,
With,
I'm not taking
you want a
that
Europa
serious.
League with Giroud?
Bro, come on.
You still got Willian.
Who's really rating Giroud in England? Are they
But-
really rating Giroud?
Honestly,
He's a
not
World
rating
Cup
Giroud.
champion. He's a World Cup
personally,
champion.
I
And
just like
he
Giroud's
played
hold
all
up
day.
play, innit?
Yeah,
He's a World Cup champion. He played a
Yeah.
lot.
I'll tell you
of
about that.
I fuck with
What I tell you about
No,
that?
he's quality, but nobody's. They're not gonna say, "Oh, Giroud's
So
gonna."
let's
be
cut
our
it short.
main
Who y'all
man.
got? Chelsea buying.
Bayern and Barca.
Bayern Munich, bro.
Bayern and Barca.
Where they playing?
Where they
It's
playing?
like
Chelsea
Liverpool.
at home,
Can I
Napoli
say,
at
I
home.
think that obviously they're definitely gonna start Coutinho.
Who, Barca? I
No,
mean,
Bayern.
I said
Yeah,
Barca.
yeah, yeah.
Bayern? Relax. I was literally
Stupid.
thinking Bayern, bro. Relax,
Stupid.
relax, relax. B. I was looking at Barca because they're right here.
Nah, they're gonna start.
Oh, they're gonna hype it up, man. Oh my.
It's a rookie mistake. Rookie mistake.
Yeah,
man.
rookie
Calm.
mistake.
So,
Do you think they're gonna start?
we-
Do you think Barca's gonna start Coutinho?
I mean,
They're
listen.
gonna play Stephen Gerrard. That's what they're gonna play.
My breakdown. My breakdown.
Yeah.
Barca Napoli. Obviously, after Ancelotti left, I really believe that team had really fell.
Yeah.
Dries Mertens, the best player, 33 years old.
Koulibaly's out. He's injured.
Koulibaly's injured.
Oof.
I don't think. Of course, we know Barca gonna eat the ball.
But Champions League, you never know, though. That's the
100%.
thing,
But
bro.
I mean, Napoli.
No. Let me tell you one
unpredictable,
thing I
bro.
did that was the worst mistake ever. I put $500 on PSG.
What season?
What? Just last week.
Oh, you wildin', bro.
But
Yeah.
you
should've
bad
known.
move because they was
Come on.
playing home at Dortmund.
I don't
so-
care.
Yeah.
It's Neymar's first game of round of 16 in like what 3 years?
Yeah, bro.
And they had the whole squad. I don't understand one thing. They got me so tight.
Yeah.
Why did they not play a freaking striker? That shit got me
Who they
so
play?
tight.
Just
Mbappe
They didn't play
and
Cavani or Icardi.
Oh.
I mean, listen, that's Tuchel's problem. But back to B.
To be honest.
Back to B.
Well, who'd you
Should
say?
be
Who'd
all
you say
love.
with Chelsea by? I didn't hear.
That's what I'm saying.
He's breaking it down right now.
Who you got?
All love, I think Bayern probably gonna eat up this one, bro. I mean,
I think they
in
finally
all
picking
due
up
respect
now.
to Chelsea, listen, shout out to Frank Lampard, first season in the Premier League.
You're not doing badly, bro.
He's
not
doing.
doing bad-
He
he's not doing bad
honestly,
at all.
he's doing great.
Yeah.
The European Super Cup, I didn't even. Tammy should have put that game to sleep. I didn't even think I was gonna make it out
Yeah.
that game. I thought it was gonna be like a full love because United had full love there before that game, and that we talking to Shake United. As of now, he's keeping you on the top 4
He
race.
said shaky.
No, it's facts.
Nah,
Keeping you on the
you're
top
right.
4 race.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I've seen United play against a Valencia that is, we talking 11th in La Liga. We against an Ajax that's basically lost all the stars, and it's not the same Ajax. And then who was the fourth in there?
Leo. It's average.
Renato Sanchez is the best player. I'm not taking him serious. So at the end of the day, like, is it the same Chelsea that we know back in the day, like Drogba and Michael Essien?
The
Nah.
reason, the
So,
reason I gotta agree with Omar because the reason why Chelsea is where they at right now
Like you
is because
said,
of
you're
Lampard.
relying on Barkley and Mason Mount. Forget and Giroud.
No, you're not. You still got Willian.
They're not performing. Pedro's
Willian's
not
not performing,
performing.
though.
Willian is Champions League. Just know that when
True.
just know that.
Like you
But
said,
I
Charlie,
just-
you said it.
like,
You said
I
it.
honest- understand,
Hey,
yo,
hey,
If
hey,
Pulisic was
right.
healthy, it would have been a different
Yeah, no
story.
funny. Like I
would've been
understand.
like-
I understand
They
the
barely
Champions League.
play him, even when he was healthy.
Yeah, but he was shining when he
It's
was getting off
bro,
the bench.
Bayern's on a run right now, bro.
And you
And
got
they
Gnabry, you got-
they're retaking
it's a
first
solid-
place.
it's a
Thing
scary
is, though,
team.
I watched 2 games on I watched the Leipzig game and I watched their last game. They concede chances. They're top team though. Like,
But
that's Germany
now
in
this
general,
this
though.
answers your question. Y'all don't finish chances,
that's the thing.
so it's gonna be tough. Tammy,
Renato Sanchez is on Leon.
Yeah,
Lille.
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 Lille,
Yeah, he got
the
loaned.
French team.
Yeah. Why are we talking about them? They're in the
No,
No,
we're talking
but
about
I was talking about the group stages.
before.
I think you need to stop smoking before the
I was
podcast.
like, what the- Is that Oski East has some lace shit in it?
Laced with fire. Laced with fire.
Yo, but yo, so
Y'all know who I got.
today, you know, cause
And who plays Wednesday?
Wednesday we got Lyon, Juve,
That's
Juve.
Juve. There's no Memphis.
Madrid, City, Madrid. I'm gonna say Madrid.
This is when I said anything can happen.
I know
Right.
anything can happen, but like City just
And it's weird. It's at the Bernabeu first.
I think.
Damn,
I
bro.
honestly think it's Pep's year.
Hazard's out.
I know y'all said it's Pep's year, but like everything that's going against Pep right now, I don't know if it's really gonna be their year.
You got to know, but you got to understand nothing's going against him. It's the luck that's running with Liverpool.
No, I'm not like I'm just
No, I'm saying because
no. Also, they're having a bad season.
no, trust me, they're having a bad season, but every team is having a bad season.
They're having a bad season.
Who,
57
Man City?
points.
For them. For
Man
them.
City, yeah.
Yeah, 22 behind. 22.
Do you know this? All right, put it this way. I feel like you're saying that they're having a bad season because you're comparing it to what they did last year.
Right.
Right.
Sure. Right.
Technically, they're actually not having a bad year.
They're having a
because
good year technically for other teams.
I mean, they're still in Champions League.
No,
Second
that's
in
not
the
second in the
We
EPL.
talking about like you got
EPL Cup final.
standard, right?
Yeah.
You have the same
FA
team.
Cup.
Of course.
So
Of course. But bro, you're always gonna
you're
do
gonna
that.
have
So,
it
for
that
example,
far. You're
I'll
gonna have
give
it
an
that far.
example. I'll give
United
an-
first, second,
Yeah,
first.
but
you
I'll give an
always-
example, right? I'll give an example. Messi, right? This guy could bang a goal this year, 61 goals this year. Let's give an example, 61 goals. Next year he'll score 50. People say, oh, he underperformed. Are you mad? Are you taking
I
the
live
piss,
with that
bro?
every day. I have
You
to
see what
live
I'm
with that
saying?
every day.
So for me personally, Man City, obviously they're not playing to the standard, like, and in terms of obviously being competitive compared to last year, of course. But they're doing alright.
They're not doing bad.
I mean, like,
but they're not doing great.
They're
You
not
know
doing
what I'm-
great.
You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
No,
that's
for sure.
Victim of their own success.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
exactly.
wait,
It's
Hold on.
as it-
Hold on. They lost.
Lost
Oh,
some
never
games.
mind.
They lost 6 games.
Mhm.
I thought I saw some shit. I thought I said
And they lost
three
against
losses.
some-
and they lost against some bum teams. It wasn't
They lost
like
against Newcastle, didn't
yeah,
they?
bro. Like
Ty drew. I think they drew.
Yeah, wait, did they?
Nah, they lost to
They
Everton. or
lost.
some shit
yo,
like that,
before
right?
before we wrap the episode up, though, I really want to talk about like Liverpool, man.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like today against West Ham, everybody thought West Ham was about to take the dub.
I was celebrating.
And
low-key,
honestly,
bro.
like, listen, before, because I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna come out and say this. I know Liverpool been getting mad lucky, bro.
Yeah.
But I think they've been getting lucky because if you watch like the last 30 minutes, the amount of possession, amount of pressure they put on you, bro, it's just nonstop.
Yeah.
It's either they gonna get lucky or they score no matter what. Like I
You
know,
know, it's-
I know
I
the
mean,
goals.
that's
that's
one team
bro.
that
Let's have the
has-
joke side
This is why I
too.
know. This is why I said that I don't think the EPL is the best league in the world no more. Just because, boom, right away, Atletico was like, they don't think we know how to defend them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
Dang.
think Liverpool gonna get knocked out of the Champions League though.
Oh,
But I mean,
I think so too.
you got to look at it. The
You don't
only
think so? For real?
I think they will.
I think it's just
any,
Diego not going to
any team
slip
that
up that.
reads Liverpool is one thing. You realize, let's be realistic. The most successful team that really balled them this season was United.
and Atletico.
And
Yeah.
the reason why is when he played the 3 in the back and then the 5 in the mid.
Y'all do that against everybody.
No,
we
but
played-
he does that against the big six.
It's technically
The big
it's
six.
technically
Defend,
it's technically
just
5
run
in the
it.
back. It's
So
technically
he
5 in the
no,
back.
but he playing with the 3 in the back and then he starts
3
as-
center backs
Yeah.
So
and 2
you
wing backs.
feeding off that counter attack. When it comes to any defensive team, if you realize, Liverpool cannot perform because that's what Atletico did. They was like, we parking it. I'm feeding off that first second.
I wouldn't say that because even
But I'm
though,
gonna be real. I think Liverpool. I think is gonna eat them up when it comes to Anfield.
no. The thing is, I wouldn't say Liverpool don't defend against defending. They can't like attack against defending teams solely because the thing about the Atletico way when they set up against Liverpool is that they just controlled that whole midfield, bro. It was just there was
Partey had a
it
ball
was
second.
it was nothing but that mid. Like Liverpool just looked clueless
Yeah.
because of that midfield. I just feel like
Question though.
he attacked that midfield first.
Question. Invincibles or this Liverpool team right now, bro?
Question for me.
I'm gonna answer you. This Liverpool team, if they finish the season,
What do you mean?
Undefeated.
Who's better? It was 2 teams.
Who would win? Like at
in a
this
game?
point
In a game.
in a game.
game?
Currently, right now,
Ooh.
Liverpool obviously they're unbeaten right now.
Omar, don't say some wild shit.
Invincible.
Bro. It's only one
I
answer.
know the
Listen,
answer.
There's only one answer,
Say that,
Omar.
listen,
Don't
listen.
look at me like that. There's only one answer.
Henry.
Oh, no, I got-
answer, Bob. It's blasphemous, Bob. What is your answer, please? I want to hear answers
Yo,
right now.
Charlie, look at him in the eyes.
We all said
I
the
wanna-
Invincibles.
Who's your answer?
Who's your answer?
it
Yo,
ain't
listen,
Henry.
listen.
What? Yo.
He said it ain't.
It ain't Henry.
Damn.
Bro.
Puck, yo.
Put them shit back on.
Yo, hold on, hold on.
Jason, talk to your man. Jason, talk to your man.
Oh,
Yo, but you
Mbappe-
said-
Mbappe
Oh.
bigger than Henri.
Oh, explain,
Oh,
explain,
oh my-
explain,
oh my-
explain,
You
explain,
said
explain,
Invincibles last time though.
explain this,
You
please.
said Invincibles last time though.
What
Fuck
last
is
time?
Mbappe?
I said. This is what I said. I said because last time we had this talk was like December.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a couple-
You know what I'm saying?
a month ago.
That was before everything going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if they finish the season,
Mbappe over Thierry?
No, don't.
Oh, thank you, Charlie. Give me go, Charlie. Give me
Relax,
that,
please.
bro.
No, put some respect on Mbappe then, bro.
Yo, I respect him. Bruv,
Bugging,
are you
son.
forgetting
Yo,
what
Taste,
Thierry
you know
Henry?
he plays
Wait,
against
listen to
crackheads,
this.
right? Yo,
Are you
son.
forgetting
You're
what
not
Thierry
wrong.
Henry
You're not
done?
wrong. He
Bro.
My
did.
brother won the Euros at 19 years old. He's won the
Bro.
World Cup before he was 21, bro.
But wait.
He's won the Champions League, bro.
Mbappe. How old was he when he won the World Cup?
Calm.
Okay, so you can't.
But
you
you're
know,
forgetting.
But you're forgetting that my son is still 21.
Facts. But put respect
Mbappe
on my
plays
man's
in
name,
French.
bro.
Thierry Henry got the highest respect. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
I don't think he gets enough, bro.
But
no, he
Mbappe-
does.
but
He
Mbappe's
does.
got
What he
the
do at
best-
Barca? Yo.
Bro, wait.
He was
No. Let me shut that down right now. Hold on, wait. What position did he play? What position did he play?
Wasn't soccer
He
right
played on
there
the
by
left,
that
bro.
time. You wasn't watching soccer when Ibra and he wasn't being dead ass.
Here you go.
When Ibra and
Yeah.
all the
Said,
other
I'm being
team,
dead
you was
ass.
watching?
I was watching. Come
You was
on.
watching what? You was watching a pizza in the microwave, probably. Fuck out of here. You watching that shit.
He
Fuck
just
outta
mad.
here. He
Bro,
said,
Thierry Henry was playing on the left.
Yo,
and he still banged goals, bro.
he just started knowing all these names because he played FIFA like the other guys. We all know that's fact.
So all
We
right,
know that's fact.
So who do you say between Invincibles and Liverpool?
All right, so the thing is, right? I said the Invincibles last time, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna still stick to it. Somebody brought up a good point though, like that team against this Liverpool team. If we're talking about in history, I think Liverpool's team, if they go undefeated, you can't say nothing, you can't take it away from them. They go
Of course
first, right?
not, Yeah.
I think the thing about the Invincibles though, like we talk about Bergkamp and all these players, right?
Yeah.
But the main player in that squad
Yeah.
was Thierry Henry, right?
Yeah.
And we look at this Liverpool squad, I just feel like they're more well balanced.
Yeah.
So I would go with the Invincibles, but I feel like the Liverpool could win.
It's hard to obviously say that, but because you can't compare because of the times of the
The
game.
time,
You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, Arsenal would bully Liverpool
Bully the
physically.
The thing is,
bully them.
I'm gonna tell you.
Bully them, bro.
Look,
Look at
I think they would
who's,
too,
who's
though.
Van Dijk?
100%.
Who's Van Dijk playing against?
No,
What strikers
listen.
he playing against?
Let me finish.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Because there's no art. There's no.
No,
what are you
I'll
arguing?
rock with the Invincibles, obviously,
Yeah.
because back then they used to play animals. They used to play the Roy Keanes at their highest. They used to play Chelsea when they was balling, Leeds when they
It wasn't
was
running
balling.
miles at 5 minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
4 minutes and 30 seconds. It wasn't
Boy,
running miles.
boy.
Yeah.
Who was
Back then, they weren't running miles like that.
them both straight animals? You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
the game is different now. Though.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
a
Game is
whole
different.
different
Especially with
ballgame.
technology
So
and
it's
all
hard.
that.
It's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard.
And you know what's crazy?
Because you could
You're
say
right.
that who you want to compare to them is the Centurions.
Yeah.
Can we compare them? Who is a better team? Depending on how they
Just
finish.
let me just say one thing. In my eyes, Virgil is top 5 center backs to ever play the game.
What?
That's the low.
What were you know?
He's
I don't-
top 5?
But who's he playing
Ever played
against?
the
Yeah.
game.
Name your
Ever
top.
played
Hold
the
up.
game?
Let's shut
Ever
them up.
played the
Name your
game.
top 5.
Right now.
Name
I
your
would
top
hear
5.
this.
Of all time.
Like, of all time.
No. Name your top 5. You said the best top
Defender.
5 to play the game.
Defend-
So name your top.
Defenders.
Yeah.
Defenders,
Center
yeah.
backs.
Yeah. Tell
Name
me-
your
tell
top
me, I
5
want to hear this. I
It'll
want to
probably be
hear
like
this.
Ramos, Maldini,
Okay.
Virgil, you said.
Virgil.
Okay.
This is gonna sound crazy.
Yeah.
My favorite, Varane.
Bugging.
Wow.
So
don't
that's
care.
how
You
you
put
dumb.
Varane in your top 5.
Where's
defenders
Rio?
of all
Yeah, I was
time.
about to say-
Where's
Yeah.
Vidic? Where's Nesta? Where's Maldini?
Shout out
Where's
to
P.O.? Where's P.O., son?
JT.
Let me finish.
And I only said Ramos just because I've seen him with my own eyes. He
Yeah.
started all 3
I can see
Champions League
Ramos.
finals.
I give
Bro, that's what I said.
Okay.
All 3
Ramos, I can
Champions
see,
League
but-
finals. He played all 3 of
You
them.
only
Yeah.
told me 3.
Yeah,
You
but
only- you
the
said
thing
my-
about
Bro, he said
Varane-
Varane
Not Varane.
and Van
I've seen
Dijk.
it with my own eyes though. Like,
Bro,
I've seen
The
G
thing,
Stam.
no. I'll
And
tell
then
you
you want to know
something.
somebody else that I see with my own eye? I'm talking about people that I see with my own eye, so I could tell. Company's in there.
Company
was
could
You
be.
didn't see Nesta
I
play
can
with
give
your
it
own
to him.
No,
eyes?
I didn't.
Not top
Bonucci
five of
play
all
with your
time.
own eyes?
Okay.
Chiellini play with your own
Okay,
eyes?
but
John
beast.
Terry?
Beast, but
Let me-
I'm
shall I
picking
tell
the
you
players
what?
that
Shall I
that
tell you what?
I
Shall I
like
tell
to start.
Should I tell you what?
But Virgil is definitely top 5 to ever play.
No, he's
I,
not.
I wouldn't put because he has
No,
a
he's
big-
not.
he has a
Wait,
big
let me
against
tell you
anybody.
right. Let me tell.
So
Listen, you're telling what? Wait, so he's better than Vidic?
No,
I think
he's not better.
It's a
than
possibility.
Because then now the question is, what
It's a
do you?
possibility.
I think it comes down to preference now. Then, because
center back.
if it comes to obviously with
Virgil
feet and
does
passing ball and
everything.
that
Virgil
out the
does
back,
everything.
then Virgil's good at that. Defensively though, you're telling me Virgil's better than
Virgil went a
Vidic?
whole season without nobody passing him.
Bro, but
He went a whole season without one dribble
Who
being
was-
completed
yeah,
in
but
the
that
game.
was
same,
trying to
you know,
pass
you
it?
know that
Did you see
same,
that stat? Did
that
you see that
you know that
stat?
same
I
stat
did,
was for
I did, I
Lindelof.
did.
You know that same
I did.
stat had it was a similar stat for Lindelof too, right? It just shows you that stats could be
Don't
very.
ever in your life compare a B-rated player.
You know, no. Laugh all y'all want, but
Virgil.
you understand what you just said though. You understand
Bro.
what you just. I didn't compare the players. I compared the stats.
Listen,
I compared the
Virgil
stats.
He went to Liverpool and they became the most dominant team in the fucking world for like 3 years in a row.
And-
It's the
and
coach.
they-
It's the
and
coach.
But, okay,
Virgil is-
don't get.
is-
I'm not saying Virgil's dead, bro. He's wavy, bro.
He
Top
is.
5 though.
He could be
Of
up
all-
there,
of
bro.
defenders
You
of all
gotta-
time.
Nah, not top 5. He can
He
He could be up there,
Not
bro.
right now. For me personally, not right now.
could be up
He
there.
will
He could
be.
be
He
up
will
there.
be,
Bro,
though.
He did something for
He will.
Liverpool.
I
He
fuck
did something
with
for Liverpool that nobody ever done.
I just can't believe that like he's so good.
No, he's not.
Yo.
I thought he was gonna say something
And
biased.
this is still like half the people. Fabio Cannavaro.
Bro,
Come
man won a
on,
Ballon
bro.
d'Or, bro.
The
He
fir-
won
you know,
a flipping
come
Ballon
on,
d'Or.
like-
But to be fair, Van Dijk could.
He
Yeah.
should've won.
I think I would take. Honestly, I would take Van Dijk.
Van Dijk could have won the
Van Dijk's
Golden
nice.
Ball
Coulda,
this year.
he
Yeah.
coulda.
He
Golden
coulda,
Ball this
but
year,
at the
but
end of the
He
day,
didn't.
like,
He didn't.
because what he
But
did
it's
with Liverpool.
fucked up because he's the greatest player in the world is playing right now. So obviously he's not gonna get it. If Messi wasn't there, he would have got it.
Messi was playing in 2006, and Ronaldo were.
Well,
Cannavaro still won it.
Barbie dolls? We just got into the game. We just got into the league.
Here we go.
What the fuck? Messi was playing.
You know what I love about Colombians?
17?
Excuses.
Yo.
Excuses.
Messi
That's
when
mad.
2006, 16, 17?
He was
Messi.
enough. He's
The what?
32
The
right
ma-
now.
the ma-
06,
He's
he was
32.
like 20, 21. He was like, yo, he was young.
He was
a
not
kid.
20, 21.
Just
Bro,
showing
he scored in 2009. He scored a
Yeah.
hat trick against.
Bro, Messi out the womb had hype.
Yeah,
My man was born out his
question.
mom's coochie with hype.
He was.
So
and,
like,
and he was born with a disease. Just to let you know,
and they gave him steroids, so he still got
he
an
was
advantage.
born with a disease. He has a sickness, and he made everybody. He's better than everybody. Alright? My son has a sickness.
You
and
born
he's
with a
better than
disease too, but we
everybody,
still
right?
accept you.
I know we don't like. I know we don't like
He's born
having
with
these
obesity
talks.
too, bro.
I-
He was 19 when, in 2006.
He was 16 when he made his debut in 2003. So yeah, so that's a good age too for
Omar
Messi.
said he was born with a disease, obesity.
Nah, I know we gonna wrap it up on this topic, but at the end of the day, the GOAT, like, you know, that's a personal preference. I feel like, honestly.
Who's
Yeah,
your
you're
goal?
right.
Who's your
But
goal?
my goal, my greatest player of all time, bro, Ronaldinho.
Alright,
For
I
me,
respect
but
that.
obviously
I
for
respect
me,
that.
the fact is Messi is the best. Bro.
Oh shit!
Period.
That's a real one right there.
And I prefer Ronaldo in terms of style of play.
Yeah, you
but
see, that's the thing.
Fact
I
is-
think he's a better, like Messi, a better player.
How you say his name?
For me-
I prefer
You know
Ronaldo.
who's Omar's favorite player, right? How you say his name? Wan-Bissaka? I think that's his favorite player.
Yo,
That's what he said.
FFTV
That's
out, man.
Nah,
FFTV.
I-